People, it's that's cheating me in the house. Toby Walt just about to put his earphones on.
Make sure you keep this shut because music will be
We're going to be other half at next half an hour. Oh, that's all well done, Toby, on your performance.
Cheers, mate. The table was a bit. You felt like you couldn't put your arm through the ball.
Oh, fast cloth dead cushions are not what this one's like.
This is the only cloth that I actually like, though, Hainsworth. I think when I play on Strachan or the blue, I just...
I like Ainsworth. I'm not really playing on this grey much. Is this one Ainsworth? I don't know what
it's
it is.
Hainsworth, but it plays different to the green one, I think.
Club only changed about a month ago from green to grey, I think. What's your views on this match? I don't really know much about Maskkini. Is he from your way, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Moroccan, but he lives in London, so...
Yeah, he plays at your club.
Yeah, I think he's a bit underestimated. He's a better player than people think.
I've played Kyle, obviously. I know he's like just a potter. What's Maskkini like? He's a good all-round player. Is he just a potter? Or?
He's a bit gun-ho as well, but...
Is it? So it could be...
I think Carl's improved a lot from when I first sort of played him.
Yeah, I played him twice recently. I think he'll improve it. Next 5 years, I think he'll improve a lot.
He could kick on, yeah. He puts the time in, doesn't he?
Isn't right guidance in Dave Gilbert's club with Dave Gilbert? And
yeah,
that,
he's got
a good mentor kind of thing, hasn't he?
And he's got Rob and John as well. So
not like you when you're playing your game, people tell you what you did wrong in your shots when you
no,
play match. I don't know how you play like that.
I think it's humorous.
That has been long gone.
They don't even they read the angles the wrong way, and it's crazy.
So this one's a bit
scrappy. Yeah. It's like no one wants to.
Is Maskkini a bit attacking? Is he attacking? So he's going to play this double in middle back and get that bad one out.
I think he's got to play that shot, really, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah, you ain't got much because yellows are good, aren't they?
Unless I don't think the red goes at the top. He can't even go about it the other way.
Yeah, double it to get out.
He's just got to go.
Yeah, because if you leave yellows, he's only got that
he's
one
only
bad
got
one,
to play
so
that
he
shot.
Can get it out, hasn't he?
It's hard to double balls on a fresh cloth, though.
Slidey, aren't they? So with Kyle, he's got that ball in it, top back to get his bad one out. So I think Kyle's definitely going.
He can move the red out of the way of the black. Yeah, I know the black goes, but
then if he plays to roll into it, he's not going to leave us on another yellow, is he?
He's got to screw out, hasn't he, really? But then
probably don't clear black.
He might be thinking he might be scared to do that of overhitting. That might go up the top.
No,
is he playing into it now?
He's playing plant, I think.
No, I think he's playing to pot it.
I don't like it goes on the stream. Oh, it did. Oh, good shot. I didn't like it went on the stream to me.
That's a lot harder than it looks, that shot, to be honest.
I didn't think it went at all. What now? Obviously, he's got that yellow next to the red to move the black. What clears thing? You can't fancy him getting these, but
he's just got to play one good shot to get the 3 yellows to the left.
If the cloth catches him, I do play ultimate.
Yeah.
Are they all like no cloths when you play like this? Are they this fast or are they?
That Strachan cloth it seems fast for about 10 frames, and then it really slows down. I don't like it. I think it's poor. I mean, I think this is the best cloth by far, but no tour.
I don't think you can beat Green Ainsworth much.
Yeah, no tour uses it, so it's.
Yeah, no, it is. That's what gets me. Green Ainsworth match, everyone's been brought up on and loved. It's obviously the ultimate pull.
There's no problem.
Changed it all just for themselves and their own franchise.
It's the maintenance as well. People don't want to maintain them. You see Ricky there brushing a night. You have to do that with Superfine anyway. So you have to do it more.
Yeah, Strachan just slows down really straight away, doesn't it? Playing the cannon the bread out way for black now. Now he's got to take the top. He's all right. He can take that one.
Yeah, he's got
top
the
left.
top. And the thing is, you don't want to play that dead weight.
I don't know if this is a.
He's got to sort of hit it, but.
I don't know if this is a plant into the bottom corner or not. That would help, but.
That's the key to this frame. He needs to get in between them 3 balls.
Oh, I'd take the other one, me.
You're right.
I'd take the other top bag, me.
Would you?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right, to be fair. See, I was thinking he could overhit that.
If he took the other one first, I think it could be easy to come back down for them two that go in this corner bag where the black is, that he could have got on kind of thing.
That does look like a plant, though.
If it is, then
if it ain't, though,
if not, he's gone the wrong way.
He's struggling, yeah.
Must be where he's played that shot. It's definitely a plant if he's played that.
And he's sort of plumb as well.
But he's got to screw back as well because he can't play. His middle's got to be his last ball.
I think he might dolly it. I think he might sort of roll it.
I don't think
no,
he
he's
can.
screwing
He's
back.
got to screw back. He's got to play this next one at bottom first, I think. So he's this cloth. It's that zippy. It's all right. He's screw offside cushion though, and he can.
I wouldn't have. I think I would have rolled that.
You can have that proper angle, but he's got a screw offside cushion now because he can.
As long as the
He can hold on the red corner for black.
As long as the white don't do nothing funky, he'll be alright.
He had a better angle than it looked. The screw into it red now and he's fine. Isn't he?
It should be 1-0. Who broke that frame? Child.
Yeah, I was missing it because Ricky shot me over. I didn't see it like I didn't see who did anything.
I think he won the leg.
Have you had a bet on first round matches or anything?
No, I think originally some of the prices were the wrong way round, but
Yeah,
they corrected themselves in the end.
Well, I ended up. I've had Kyle, because he were 1-2 at first, then when people backed Maskkini to income, I know a few lads who backed him, then it went 5-6 each, which I thought was good value. I've had Steve Hunter too, I know he was losing, because I thought it was good value, he was living on the table, he just beat Kyle.
Yeah, he loves the game.
And then I backed Yasser Hussain, I thought he were.
I think that's value. I think the biggest value is that Tom Church.
I've never seen him play.
I don't know him, but I know of him, and people rate him. So I think Bodsworth isn't. I don't know. From what I've heard, I don't know him particularly.
He's been
but
playing well lately, I think. But I've never seen Tom. I've never read or seen the Tom Church.
I just think 7-4 is massive on something that, from what I hear, should be at least like.
We're both opposite. You've never seen Bodsworth. I've never seen Church.
I've seen Bodsworth. I know he's like a good potter, but I just remember him being like all out.
Maskkini brought them, so is it a lovely break? It's going to be yellows all day long, I think.
He's just got to control the white, isn't he, really?
I was playing plant first shot in middle bag, and then.
I think he'll the way he plays. He seems to just dolly shots. I think he'll dolly the plant and try and leave himself on the yellow that he hits.
If not, he's got one in the middle anyway, hasn't he? I think it's a bit hard, isn't it?
He didn't play.
He'll still go. I think he meant to leave it over middle now.
He didn't play that great, did he? Unless the angle was.
He might take it out real nice. They do go down cushions, easy, don't they?
Yeah, if you hit the route, it'll still go in.
Like that bit of 9-ball, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stupid.
I'm sure you played. I thought he'd missed what's going on.
Yeah, but you kind of play to the cushion thinking you're gonna. It's weird. You don't actually hit it.
When you play it black off a yellow, and it angled.
Oh, I thought it was gonna hang. Yeah. Your heart's in your mouth. You like just drop.
It must go in middle if he's leaving it then.
Yeah, he's gonna.
What's it like? Is he good with his patterns, or is he just a pot his way out and trouble man? Or
yeah, he is
I've never ever seen him play one match, so I don't.
I don't think technically he's the best, but his patterns are quite good. He understands the game. I think he's better than Carl in that respect.
Is he one of Morocco's better ones, or?
Yeah, he says he's the king of Morocco. Morocco's #1. And
I'm asking you.
He goes in the nightclub. His name's on the screens and all that.
He's not their best though, is he?
Apparently he is. Like he's a hero there. Like literally a national treasure. Whereas here he's like.
He's not up to that shot.
He's like I play good. No one cares.
What was the other good one over there? They've just won that. They had a good run in that Wales that they just had, haven't they? I don't know if
it was in Morocco. I
don't know what code who plays what.
Yeah,
do you? Who's allowed to play in what or anything?
The game's an absolute mess, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Too many egos at the top level. That's the trouble.
And there's no money, is there? So how can you justify going away for a week and spending £1,000 and?
So many Chiefs and not enough Indians.
Yeah, exactly. And you've got to spend. You've got to basically get to the semis of the singles to break even on a trip.
I never got international thing. I understand when people are a bit older want to play, but there's no.
It's a nice thing to achieve and do.
But the places they travel to cost you a fortune.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to achieve, but to keep doing it is insanity. I think.
Well, you've got to do it for love of it, haven't you? Not the money. You've got to have a good job. It's a good dish. You expect him getting him. He's got him.
He made that look easy after he sort of went a bit wrong.
He did well when he landed on that one with 3 balls going corner bag there.
He
made a big difference. He didn't play on that one, did he?
He controlled that well, didn't he?
What do you think? Do you think they'll even match then this? Or
Yeah, I think this is very close.
50-51. I've seen just some of his results and stuff. I'd have said 5 or 6 each or 2 would have been a fair betting.
I think it's very low. If you push me, I'd say Oussama's slight favourite, but not like.
So Carl lives on the table.
Yeah, not with any.
Big difference if you're never off table and stuff. And young as well and eager.
Not with any confidence either. Wow, I thought I was down in the middle of the white.
The break, it's horrible. What a bad game it is when you break like that and nothing.
That's what I mean.
How frustrating.
The last few comps up, like it happens to me regularly, so I know how you feel. It's you literally cannot win. It's like you're sort of a stooge standing there, and you think, "What am I doing?"
Got well today.
Yeah,
you still 5 or 6 breaks initially, I think.
That's not
some good breaks.
But one game it goes for you, and next game,
yeah, then you come back tomorrow, and then White goes in, nothing.
It's a
goes
different
in.
day. Yeah,
but it's the biggest shot in the game as well.
Yeah, it does help to try and hit it well, but don't matter how well you hit it. Sometimes
the more you concentrate on it well though, then the less power you do, and then you lose that. So sometimes you feel like just whacking it and hoping White don't go in.
It's a lot of timing, but
those FIFA clips. Hello, FIFA clips.
Yeah, I was going to say.
my number one fan these days. I ain't got many, so it narrows it down to a few.
See, that's no go in.
That shouldn't go in, should it?
Just see how high it hit the round. That's a very strange shot for me, because
it's not really. He's covered that one near black and out, but there was still another 2 safe.
He's playing defensive, and he's probably going to try and see the red by the yellow in the corner. He might try and move that. I think just get over the other
really
side.
Got a button, has he? He's not going to clip this one in, surely.
He's done a double the one by the yellow over the.
I don't think he could hit it. Might off back cushion and try and play it across that way. Get your bad ball out. You've got to get your bad balls out, haven't you? I mean, off the side cushion and try and pot it. Not pot it, I'll just get it over there.
If you hit that bad, you can pot the yellow though. But
it should not from that. It would
no,
be far away, shouldn't it?
People do.
Oh.
This FIFA Clips reckons he's giving you a hiding every Sunday.
Oh. Right,
Daryl.
Narrows it down. Oh, is it Anthony? Oh, can never beat me. Is it Anthony Ahmed?
Daryl, isn't it?
Daryl is.
Love you, Daryl.
I spelt it wrong, yeah. It must be Ahmed who's in Turkey or something talking crap. He's very bad. He donates a lot of money to me if it's Toby, yeah. A lot of money.
That's always nice, isn't it?
Pool snooker. He was a snooker player. And then, I know I don't know I was going to buy it, but I did beat you 10-0, didn't I, at snooker once. Back to this game. This is he's not going to take this one out bag and try and get that one out at top of the table, surely.
Is he going to screw into
that yellow red at top of the table? No, yellow red at top of the table, I think. I don't know what he's done.
What has he played there? I don't know what he's played there. Is he trying to get the pocket at the top left?
Oh, he's going to play yellow off the cushion now and get that bag at top. I'm seeing a bit strange.
Even if he sort of open,
he's going games. He's looking at angles.
He could attack, he could play off the red and then free that pocket, and then he's got the angle for the other. But then you still got the yellow.
That one at top of the table, haven't you?
He should have played that shot to kiss the red, yellow, black, and then the game would be on.
I thought it was screening to that yellow and red at top of the table then.
Yeah, even that.
It's a big chase, this, if you're going for him.
Now he's got to play another sort of shot.
Now I can get that one out at top of the table,
but you've
still got to get that one next at blackout, haven't you?
You're a million, but you need to get on the ball.
You have to get forward. If he gets them, it's a good clearance, but the chance of getting him at the start were.
He's definitely odds against to get these.
I think I'd play one in middle and get it out off a top cushion, would you not?
You think
I won't play the one top left and get it. I think the one in middle if you've got angle and go.
Because it's so easy to leave yourself nothing.
If you just hit if you go top left and hit the red and the yellow cluster, you're not guaranteed to get out.
You're guaranteed a shot the way you're saying.
Yeah, this way, yeah. And you're nearly guaranteed to get your ball out. Plus that angle, I think with top left, he's got to try and hit it hard, which widens your angle. He might even hit just the red and not.
I don't think he's sure. I think he's just going for it because he's just not sure. If that makes sense.
It's deep now, isn't it?
That's the thing. Once you pot,
I think that last shot, he just potted it off. I think I'd have just played it off and then tried to get bag personally.
That's what I would have done.
I think he's going to take bottom bag now. I was going to get that one out to
He's going to try and get on the yellow, isn't he? I think. He's down.
That one out to black now.
Good shot.
Good shot. It's a big chase now. He's just got to roll this one in, hold on red, and then try and get the yellow out near top, and then that one's still not good.
It's still easy to go wrong though because of the red in front of the
yellow. I think he'll play it double here.
And try and hold straight.
Play it double and then try and get you one out after that, but you're still struggling to land on the ball.
Do you think he'll roll into it or he'll stun?
No, he'll smash it in. Knowing Kyle, he'll play cue it into it. He'll play very firm. He could hold it.
He's lucky he didn't hammer himself.
No, he'll smash into it now.
But do you think roll or stun?
No, he'll smash into it. He'll hit it hard. He's like a cue ball man, Kyle. He's not not really a. But he's not going to top it. He's got to screw straight into it. So
he needs
if you hit the right hand edge at yellow, you're just going to knock red over bag. You need to hit it full ball. But it still might knock it near that one on top cushion.
The lay of the table,
unless he might top it with right hand side and go into it that way.
He needs a lot of he needs a lot of luck here, doesn't he? Really, even if he plays it well.
Hey, chasing that was always the trouble. You were never going to really have a shot with you. If you hit red like that, you never had a shot, did you?
What's he got here?
Nothing. I think he's got to try and play it down to his bottom bag.
Bottom
red,
left.
No.
Try
I think
and
play down here and just hope to get bagged near this red.
Do you think you can chop it into the bottom left? It's very close to the cushion.
No, I'm sat here behind it. Definitely not. I can see it from
there.
you
can see it.
Yeah. Definitely can't play that.
I think your shot's on though. Like there's more from here. It looks like there's more room than on the screen.
Just try and at least get bag and tie his red up.
He could try and like glue the white on it.
Flick it and land on it.
If he tries to if he does glue the white on the yellow, he's won the frame.
Yeah. I think that's the shot. To be fair, just touch up to it, innit? When I first looked on stream, there weren't much gaps at cushion.
He's not in a row, I don't think.
Fouled is fouled.
That's got to be a foul.
Yeah, ref just called foul. Now the trouble, there weren't much gap. You had to be really precise, didn't you? If not, you left him one and you left him game on.
I'd much rather you overhit that though than underhit.
It's like a bit criminal to underhit it.
At least then they've still got to pot the balls. So.
Next one again, when Klopp's playing this fast, you think you're scared of overhitting it, so you've underhit it and you've overcompensated.
That's what it does to you.
Strong ball, please.
Do you want another bud talk?
Yeah. Cheers. What's your mate's profile? Is that Benjamin Mendy? I'm trying to see. It's hard to tell. I don't think it is, but it looks like it from here. All Oussama's Moroccan fans are on the chat.
Should get these now, really. Play this one in top, leave your angle in the middle to go up to your top cushion, next ball after.
Do you know what I'll play here? I'd play the red by the black on the left and like.
Yeah, near side cushion. Take that one in top, leave your angle on the other one near black to get up to the top cushion next, and then come down table after.
Or even go forward for the round now. It just depends on the way he wants to hit the ball.
No, you have to play it with a load of top rights because it's top cushion, I think. I mean, you just play playing ball in top bag. You'll leave an angle just to screw up to top cushion and then work your way down the table.
A lot less can go wrong that way, can't it?
Yeah, you don't want to play that with top right to get to top cushion.
He does like to drop balls like that.
Yeah, didn't have to do nothing. Now he can go to top cushion.
Thing with this, I think the angle is sort of flicking the yellow.
No, he's just going to screw straight up to the top cushion.
Yeah, you think he's going to sort of start?
Yeah, you're not going to play it at side cushion. You're just going to screw straight up.
Yeah, you're right. See, I'd rather roll that.
Yeah, it just does a little perfect, really.
Maybe it was easier. To me, the angle looked a bit steeper. What's tea in store? Do you know?
Anybody on the stream tell us Keane and steeper store? No, Keane with 2-0 up. Keane's at the table now. If we can help us out. Very good shot there. Don't. Cheers, Ricky.
Thanks. You just drop this in and play the middle, then.
Can't really tell angle. It might. Obviously. Good.
I think that's
sometimes a bit deceptive on stream, isn't it?
Yeah. It definitely looks different when you look at the table. 4-1, someone said.
4-1. I know we're 2-0.
This ain't the easiest shot on these sort of new cloths.
It's screwing straight back.
It's so easy to overhit it or underhit.
No, he's got a big area. He can land anyway up towards the ball, Scott.
He should pot it wherever he lands, but.
Yeah, it's not just off screw, isn't it? You can't. You've got a big area. There's nothing in your way there, was there? But he's still gone as far as he could.
Yeah, that's not. If it goes like a turn more. 2-1. I do think this will go very close.
Maskkini to break, I do believe.
Yeah, that's right. He does like cut breaking sometimes, so we'll see what he does.
I don't think on this new club you really need to, do you?
No, you kind of inhibit, you kind of restrict yourself.
Well, you can screw wires, don't mind on here.
You started breaking different, I think, like halfway through, and you started breaking a lot better when you.
Yeah,
but you started pushing through more.
I had my own cool, and another one.
You'd like a break you. When you started using that, you started.
But then.
But even at the end, I think you use your own cue again, but you push through more, and it was it was.
That one was worse when I potted 4 off brick and then someone got kicked in.
Oh, when there's 3, that was a joke.
And then you potted a yellow to take reds and you scored
perfect
on that yellow.
And I've tied 2 reds off, even if it goes wrong, I've got a chance.
Say a good tone, just after it break and all, and you soured straight off break and that black went in.
That's how the games go, don't it? Like it's happened to me. I know it's horrible.
You went straight in off, and then I thought, Chloe, let's try and get something going. Then black went in as well.
I know how people act as if you played bad, but you've not really done nothing of you.
I got queuing well, just a bit of reaction of cloth, few bad kisses, just.
People are so score.
Cannons.
It's the same with football. They don't watch a football match. They just look at flash scores and see who scored, and anyone else has played shit because they've not.
Shows are the ones who kills are always in the cases. To be fair.
Yeah, it's always the bad players that think that because they got no. It's easy when they're not under pressure and they're not.
I played it at best, but it was just a few cannons in the yard, missed ball, just a bit of reaction, over screen on cloth, and then.
But then you when you're behind, you chase.
Dying.
You chase, don't you? That's what you have
option
to do.
When it's. Especially when you're breaking, when you're going to get a chance of your own bit, you're going to try and make something happen rather than you may leave something to happen, don't you?
You just throw your arm, don't you?
Oh, I've got to make something happen, not just you feed off your own chances.
You just hope you start getting chances and things go wrong. Do you know what you could do?
I feel it's just like cushions seem to react a bit different to what he does on
the cushions.
I come on wide. I've still come on a few blacks. Ball come wide up when I played off a cushion.
Yeah, the cushions are very soft. Like the bed is beautiful, but the cushions are.
I've seen a few times I played touch side like kicked right, kicked like right.
And if you play check, it really dies into the cushion.
Yeah.
That's interesting. This because he's gone. He really could have attacked that, and he's gone very defensive.
Must not have been. It would have been a big attack.
He could have took the one over the pocket on the right, and then sort of went into the others. But he's
probably not. Don't want to chase too early and get too far behind. I don't know. But where he's left him, he's not left him. He's got that bag covered, so that yellow.
Do you know what he could do? He might
double the middle bag.
Do you see the yellow on the red? He could maybe play into that full ball and leave the white touching the yellow stuck. Yeah, I think he could do that. And then
play the red up towards.
Yeah, it don't really matter where the red goes if you stick the white.
Get a good white and leave him no shot.
If the red goes sort of near the black on a row, it's a bonus.
But then he probably flicks off his red, gets back behind yours. It depends.
I think that's the right shot. He's going to try and open the pocket.
He's going to try and double it in middle bag, yeah. What's he playing? If it goes in, what are you going to do?
He's lucky if he's tied the black there. No, it's fine. Even it goes off the yellow.
Yeah, no, black. Yeah, it goes off the yellow.
I don't know.
That way. What are you going to do if that went in?
That was a bit of a nothing shot, wasn't it? He's just given the advantage to Carl.
Yeah, if it went in, there were no back. There were no.
Yeah, there was. I don't know what he's doing.
And if it didn't go in, just left that. It were.
And then it's one less ball to.
Well, that probably 1 in 80 shot that he just took on.
It's one less ball to get your balls out as well.
I don't think the top one goes in middle night, definitely does it?
With these rules, it can change so fast.
Yeah, you don't want to put your balls too in your pocket because somebody else skill shot them.
Like Carl's snookered him there and now he's got out of it, and you just think like, what can you play on reds here where you're not sort of surrendering the advantage?
No sourness here, Kieran. The best man won on the night. Nothing to be sour about. The best man won.
Such is life. Do you know you could play here? Like you could try and roll the yellow in the middle, and then try and leave the yellow over the pocket, and leave the white behind the black somewhere.
I think that one in middle. Leave your send a bit high on
the angle.
One in the middle to come off the bottom cushion and smash into him, and then you've always got that one at top bag to fall back on.
And you've even got a big pocket down here if you need to play that last.
Put this one in middle, roll through a bit.
And he's got 2 balls to play that
leave
shot.
Leave on that one in middle, down off bottom cushion. You can play side, you can go into a side cushion or anyway, can't you? As long as you smash into the cluster, you should have a shot on something you'll be looking up to.
He should really attack him. He's trying to cover
you've got to attack here,
He's trying to cover the pocket.
No, that's a wrong shot for me. No, he's left it. Oh, he hasn't left him angled to go into him.
That was a strange shot.
I think that was time to do what I said to you. He's left him angle off this red to smash into him, hasn't he? In bottom
Oh
corner.
yeah, I see that now. He's hampered, but still, I mean,
It's not really that amp, it's not close to the yellow, is it?
the white's going, isn't it? But like,
It might be thinner if you look at table.
even if you hit it terrible, you'll come off 2 rails and you go into.
I don't see how I can play safe really from him without leaving him short.
That red on the baulk line's a problem though, because it don't go in sort of the right middle or right
But
corner.
if you pot this one and break these up, I think. Shut I think I'd play, but he's going to play this just to land on this one bottom cushion, gain that out way first.
Oh, he's done it off.
And he's going to learn to touch him. Oh, he has. I think he played wrong shot there. I think this one, he's usually really attacking car. I thought he potted this one, smashed into them, and if you land on
You know
them,
why he's played that? Because he's looking at it thinking, I want to get rid of it. But then if he lands on the bottom rail like he would have,
then how's he going to get into
he's
them?
lost his angle.
Yeah, he's going to get into them.
It's kind of pointless.
So then if you're a bit on back foot, sometimes you just got to...
He does seem mega so far. I know he
He's usually really attacking.
I've played him a few. I know he attacks. Like
Well,
in
if
this,
because it's one of these competitions, they don't play the normal game. Some
Yeah,
people don't play the normal game, do they?
they sort of freeze them. Not freeze, but
Not
they,
for they don't play the normal shots because other people have paid him in. I don't know, or whatever, or just trying to be too cautious, or not to open early doors, or he's 2-1 behind. I don't know.
just trying to stay in the game rather than win the game. Right?
Play your own game. Play like you would in a money match. That's all you need, like you should do.
That's the key, really. But was a bit lucky, but he couldn't really go wrong.
Yeah, and so if it had been a bit unlucky not for him to open up as well, wouldn't it? What are they doing here? This one hit bottom first. Screw out for that one in middle and work your way up, or that one in middle go up to the top first.
I think I'm definitely.
You don't want to come back down for this one at end here, surely.
I'm definitely getting rid of the one. You
yeah,
said,
this one downstairs first.
And then where you've got the one where he just potted, even if you're atrocious and you land,
like fallback ball, isn't it?
you're all right.
I think this one down here, you should always try and work your way up.
If you can get rid of it, for sure. But
now he's going to do this and then coming down, he's going to go back up.
He is a bit like that. I don't know.
It's not the best spot to play for. It looks like they take that one in middle and that one in top first. They're not tight, them, are they? The outside one goes easy.
He's looking like he's tight, but
no, the outside one goes easy.
To me, if you get anywhere near like the baulk line or
but
even
the trouble is, I don't think it's easy if you land high because you can knock the one safe.
He wants to be higher, doesn't he? I think that's what he's looking at.
I don't really know what he's doing. He's going to put that one screw back now. Now, surely take one in middle now to free them to free the other one up. You don't want two together there, do you? I'd have took one in middle there and then took that because you've.
Richie Comiskey says he's playing too cautious. He is. I agree with that.
Are you hearing about Kyle?
Yeah, I
do
think
believe.
so,
Yeah, he's definitely not. When I've played him and what I've seen, I think he's playing for. He's not playing a normal game. Let's just say at the minute.
I played him in the last one. And I'd lost. I think I was like 11-4 down. I lost to the decider. He's a good player.
I was playing twice for money. And he's a good player. But he attacked at every given opportunity.
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying both matches I played him, he attacked at given opportunity.
Kyle, yeah. You played him. You won one, lost one, didn't you?
Yeah, I beat him 21-18 at mine, lost 21-20 it is.
What? There was a problem with the crowd or something, wasn't there?
Yeah, just a couple of I don't know how to say this in between bell ends. That spelled it.
We played them in the final of County A, I think a few years ago, and I think it was Staffordshire, but I think Carl played for it. It was like raucous, but we won easy. So after a few frames, it just went quiet. At the start, it was a bit of a.
There's a couple of bell ends. They weren't when he was winning. They were under a big dickhead that the missus went into a room, tried to duct tape round her mouth while she was on her own into a room.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was that bad.
Jesus Christ.
Another one trying to follow me to the toilet, trying to put me off and.
You can't be doing that. You've
I don't know. I've played enough times not to go above it. But
they should be thankful. If someone done that to me,
when they come to my venue, they didn't turn up. And at my venue, landlord bought them pizza, everything. They're welcome. When you go to theirs, it's different, isn't it?
That's disgusting. No?
You'll see him one day, though. I can't, won't we?
They're all young kids as well, aren't they? I think they're all.
No, these were grown blokes.
Were they?
Yeah, the idiots were the grown blokes.
Jesus.
Benjamin Clayton, yes, the Maskkini, who's commenting from in the club.
He's a good player, and I've heard about him, but I've never seen him play.
Gone to golf and stuff. Is just a no one. No, he's not allowed out that much now, here, Ben. I don't know if he's still here. He might have gone. That might be a bit home commenting. He's only allowed out when Amy lets him. That's trouble with Ben. When his wife lets him out, he's one of them.
They do say once a woman's
Saying here,
involved.
can he pot this yellow into top back? Just
Screw
soft
in-
screw back into that red and
Screw
yellow.
into the red, yeah, that's what I'll play.
Screw into. Ideally, he's got to play the shot on him now because you need that yellow out and way at top, don't you? You can't go back for that really, so you've got to screw into like probably ideally at the yellow.
Just a soft screw. I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna be on the one
Something
on the right.
You're gonna be on
Yeah.
something, aren't you? Oh, it's gone. Oh,
Do you know he?
I could found. It don't like he could find the gap from in here, did it? While we're looking, he can roll it in now at
I
middle and
think
play another one.
the thing with this, he'll get away with
I
it.
think he's gone too far, which is on this cloth. I know if he's going behind the other red knife, can drop it.
He's
in.
gonna have to play like a shot where he has to get on the
Mm.
ball or a cannon. But
Yeah, if he drops in, then plays that. I think if just screw back into that red and yellow, it'd be a lot better, wouldn't it? Now he's got to go back up for it. He's going to play it as his last ball now next to red then. So he's gone too far again.
yeah, he's not. To me, he
I think
doesn't.
he's going to play it middle bag, up and down for this one at bottom. Then take this one. The one in the middle, his last ball is the yellow next to that red, and then the black.
He don't look right here. He looks like he's a bit.
I think the one in middle now, play off top cushion and back down. One in the bottom bag, then the one in the middle, then the one in the top to come for the black.
That's the pattern.
Yellow up and down.
That's the pattern I see.
So it should, I think it should play.
But where he's gone far on this now, he's got to play a good shot.
What has he done here?
That is a bizarre shot.
I don't know why he's played side. He's landed. Well,
To be honest,
I think he's got where he deserves it.
he deserves to be there, doesn't he?
I don't know why he played side, do you? I think just playing ball up and down.
Do you know,
wasn't he?
you're right, but I think because he's thinking the cloth's fast, he's thinking if I use another cushion.
Oh, he just plays it top cushion and back
No,
down.
you're right. That's
Yeah,
what I would have played. But
I don't understand why he's played side.
he deserves to be. He
He
deserves
fetched
to
that
be
red
there.
into play near middle bag, didn't he?
Yeah,
He's got to play this one in middle bag now. I think he'll hit. If he hits black, I don't think he's going to land on the ball.
he don't look right to me. He looks like he's
I
thinking.
think if he plays this yellow off black, he's open to leave us and this one at bottom. I think you're clutching at straws here.
I think now you pot the ball in the middle and
Yeah,
you,
and just
you
hope you've got.
yeah,
just see where the white lands.
that's what Paul is. You have to play that shot.
Yeah, and just hope you've got a shot on any ball.
You think surely you'll have a shot. He's got lucky there, really.
He's run well,
The
but
black's still a problem.
It's
but
not really, is it? It's,
No.
you're happy at that, to be fair, aren't you?
from where you were, yeah.
I think you've got to.
He's gonna be long though on the black probably, or
I don't think can he top down two cushions in that gap for that yellow?
I think he's just gonna screw it.
I don't think looking at if you stand up and look live at table, I don't know if he can screw straight down.
No, you're
he
right.
Can't. He's got to top down two cushions.
No, I think he can hold. I think he can hold like to the bolt line.
Oh, do you mean
Just
hold it
before-
and play
yeah.
a long one?
I think that's what he's done.
Yeah, I
Surely
thought
he
you
plays
meant to
that.
screw through this gap. Yeah, just leave us in a long one, hope you pot that and leave us in a black.
That's the key though. You have to play a shot. Like you don't want to play a shot to get on a ball. You always want to have options, but
Oh, this Kieran sounds a good laugh, doesn't he? Sounds like he's got great banter.
he's a good player.
Is he from your way?
I don't know who he is. I'm just joking. Thing is here, this will throw wide. He might even kiss the red, the second red up.
Looking at table, if you stand up, I think
Oh no, he can avoid. He should avoid it.
flick
shouldn't
a
he?
right hand side. I think he's just going to be perfect.
See how different does that look on the
I
street?
know, yeah, that's why you have to stand up and look.
It's weird.
Flick a right hand side. I think he'll land plumb.
Is he screwing it?
No, it can't be.
Oh, I was right.
Oh.
Do you see how? Do you see?
When I stood up and saw angle, but
No,
these cloths I think throw off.
They
when
do
you,
throw,
when they
yeah.
throw to the
Yeah.
like you're playing running side when you
Yeah.
don't. I don't feel like I think they just like
They
kick
throw.
right,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. It's like you've played a bit of side when you hadn't.
Do you
Or if
know-
you put a touch aside, it exaggerates.
Do you remember that finish you got where you put in like 3 lunatic?
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
End up
wasn't
clipping black in. I were deep, man. I
I didn't even see where the white, how you controlled the white or kept it out of the pocket. I was just like, Jesus.
think I would.
Even John like that, I think. That's
Oh, yeah.
that's close to the middle.
I was at that stage where it's just like pot the ball and hope you've got another shot, and then you get another shot.
Yeah,
and it's like
that's-
pot this and hope you've got a shot.
That's what you got to do.
And then they all went in.
What are you going to do? Surrender the frame and say I'm out of position, I've lost?
Yeah, you just gotta. I didn't even know if black clipped to it first. It edge of what I could see, and it just went.
Yeah,
So it might go, it might not. Basically, I know we're shot, just to edge it black anyway.
What option have you got? Kyle really don't look right to me. He looks like he's thinking so much about it.
Yeah, I think it's like he's trying too hard, in my opinion. It's not what I've seen from him. Like
I've never seen him like that. Normally, he just he looks like he just throws his
down
arm.
Floors, yeah. He'll definitely not play his normal game from what I see.
Yeah, thing is, now he's behind, he'll probably start because he'll just think, I'm free now.
Each their own. Win on cloths. I don't. Not my favourite. I think Ainsworth match green. I like green, but I don't know if these are Ainsworth match grey or not. But I
just find
they don't play like Ainsworth match green. I know that.
These ones play a bit. They play.
But yes, Murphy's is a class club, by the way. It's always liked it here and always been here a lot of times. Played money matches here and stuff.
This is the second time I've been here, but the cloths are always really nice. Like the tables are so good.
Hello. I'm just Murphy's still just commentating on stream. At Murphy's, it's still at Doncaster. Yeah, I'm just I'm getting Sam Hayward's fetching me back. Jed gone. Yeah, I'm just watching the second round matches, Gus, and then Singo and Sam's fetching me back. I'm just commentating on stream. That's all. How love. Hello. I'm watching second round matches with Singo and Sam.
Who's break? It's Oussama's break now.
We've got a bit commentating on the.
If he breaks and dishes here, then he's really sort of Charles will be under it, even though it's early.
Alright.
You don't want to be chasing the game, regardless of how long it is. Who's in commentary is Toby Bolt and Daz Cheatham. Scott is the best referee in the world. I'll tell him in a second. The Tiger is back. He's got a ball. It's not an easy finish, but if he can get on the red to the left and land straight on the other red sort of through, then there is a pattern there, but the black's hard as well. It's not easy, but he has to attack it. Unless he can play first shot, the red, yellow, red. I don't think he's even looked at it. Or is he going to go into it now? Be interested to see if he attacks this now or he carries on defensive. Good shot, that. He should be getting these for sure. He's just got to just the one further up the table. He just needs to land on that. But he'll split the two together here. Oh, he's playing long. He had the wrong side there, so he's got to hit this well. He can't really stun it either. He's sort of got to roll through. This ain't a nice shot to play, especially when you're behind on a new cloth as well. If it's in your own club, you don't think about it, but he does not like it. But this is probably his strength. He does it. It's weird. He don't normally do that. There ain't really much to think about. If you pot the ball, you've won the frame. He does not like it. I've never seen him so hesitant. Oh, wow. If Oussama takes these out now, he'll put the pressure on him. It's all about the ball on the row on the black. I think he wanted to play for the round now, but I think he still can just. He can sort of use the side to take himself down the cushion. You want to leave the one up here that he's closest to now for the last ball, I think. Or will he play on it now? Surely he comes down the cushion. It's a bad shot. Don't think he thought about that at all. I think this is, if he rolls this slightly through, it's kind of a free roll. The one on the row. But it looks like he's talking himself into the other one on the baulk line. He could actually pot the black here if he plays this. Maybe it's, yeah, this is definitely the right shot. If he rolls through slightly, it's almost a shot to nothing. That shouldn't really go in, but the new cloth slide. Surely, see, I don't like this either. I'll play the outside one. This ain't the best angle, but I think you can use the cushion to force it out. It's probably easier to control because the cloth's so fast than if you had sort of more of an angle. Was he strewing it? Which is running. For me, I think you play into the black here. I think you have to play into the black.
What's young Reds here?
Yeah, he's
Playing to black, I think, isn't he?
that's what you've got to do, isn't it?
If he misses black, he's in trouble.
That's the thing. If you hit the black, you're gonna have some sort of shot.
Yeah.
He got away with that really. He's took them out. The pattern there was poor, but I mean, if you get him, it doesn't matter, does it?
If you hit black, he always has a shot there. What happened before? Did Kyle miss, or did
He had like So he's landed the wrong side of a ball and he's had to leave himself a straight long one, but he couldn't stun it. And I think he's a bit like me. He likes to stun the ball, but
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
he had to sort of play like a long blue type shot and sort of roll it through, like dolly it through. And do you know when it's not?
Bit harder at 3-1 down than 3-1.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, when you're behind and when it's not your own club as well, and you don't know about the cloth.
You're not quite queuing. It's still early in the match. You're not quite queuing. Yeah, you ain't got go in. It's like, it's 4-1 down it were.
It's a nasty shot to play, but I've never seen him. He got up off the shot twice, which is for him. He normally just gets down and goes, doesn't he? Don't. For him to be getting up off the shot just shows his state of mind, I think. Hopefully he comes into it.
Just for confirmation about an earlier conversation, by the way, I weren't slagging Swaddling Coat's club at all. I was slagging the few people that was watching when I was playing. When I was playing Kyle Coat, watching Swaddling Coats has a lovely place. There's a lovely guy, but just a couple of certain people who were villains on the night. So just to clarify that, from something I've just been asked.
You didn't say nothing about the club.
No, I didn't. No.
I don't know how someone's interpreted it that way, but.
So I didn't say nothing, and I still stand by the thing that the two people that were there were villains.
If someone does that, what are you going to do? Thank them for it?
Yeah, but I didn't say nothing about the club.
You're a better man than me to even like be diplomatic. He really needs to do something. He needs like a break.
It's like when I was behind you, we're getting the ball off break, but nothing will land easy. And then it's like one of these where you have to chase it a bit now, and you're thinking, but if I miss, I'm 6-1 down.
You're pushing the boat out,
Yeah, but you're thinking, you've hit them really well, and you're thinking they've split, and they're lovely, and then you think, oh, it's just a bit awkward.
And then the other person does it, and there's like a last minute flick.
At 5-1 up, you can afford to chance your arm, but you can't, you? 5-1 now, you're thinking, if I miss this, I'll leave him them.
I want to try and make sure.
But on the other hand, you can't play safe, can you?
I think this game's about attacking. I think the minute you go too defensive,
It is, but it's one of them like it's like 5-1 up, 5-1 now. You're thinking when you've hit them that well and all, you're thinking I deserved a better break, a better split, don't you?
You need the variables to go for you, don't you? He can only really get one of these balls off the rail with the angle is not. Wow. I think they got a double, me and Oussama 4-1, which is crazy.
So yeah, Maskkini at the table on them Reds. Oh, he's going to get a missed out of frame here. Oh, it's gone in. I don't think he played that in.
He is jealous, isn't he?
Yeah, he just played it off ready. You know, I think he played to get the bag, but it's just gone in. But I think
here he's got the angle off the pink spot ball, but
so
then the
black, he's got to screw into black and knock into it. You chase him.
The black's massive though when you play that shot. He's
playing double, isn't it? Yeah. He's playing double. This man's crazy.
Do you know when you're ahead though, you're tempted. You're tempted to play that shot, aren't you?
But then you can easily lose a few frames by doing it and think, oh, all that hard work I've done, I've just been undone by a few daft shots.
And then all of a sudden you've got to win the game again.
Yeah, then you think, oh, they're back near the level now. You think, all that hard work I've done by chancing my arm.
It's a mental thing, isn't it? It's
where experience comes in when you've played, when you're young and stuff like that.
You've just got to play every frame for what it is, rather than.
I think like I'd have took that one here, pink spot, played into the black.
That's what I'd have played.
To knock them all out, open it, come out, and then you still got a shot. That double, but you always, if you miss the double, which are really hard double, you're leaving him.
Yeah, you're leaving him a pattern for sure.
And these recloth tables, you're not on cushion. If you roll them, they're going down.
As long as if you can get the white in between the two on the rail,
you can pot one, screw back, pot.
You should get them, even if you have to play the black long.
Like you can play them from below middle bag up to the top. And if you hit them, they're going in, aren't they?
You can hit it so bad and pot the ball. It shows where his mind's at though. Look, he's looking at is the bottom ball on the left to try and knock the one off the rail out. Like
I don't think this is his first ball, actually. That was my cover ball for me. Blocking his yellow. I'd have took this one at bottom first.
And then go, yeah.
Then that one and go.
Yeah.
I'd have left that because it was blocking his yellow in the middle bag. At least left him a little problem, didn't it?
I do think you should think like that. Because you can always come back and win the frame. People act as if...
He's got to screw in between the two now, like Houston. You don't want to try and develop one here.
People do act as if you'll never win a frame on the second visit, sort of thing. It's
I don't want to develop here, I don't think. Was you screwing past him?
I'd try and get in the hole. Yeah. I would have tried to get closer than that.
Oh, that's on this cloth. It's just gone.
I would have risked...
It just goes and goes.
I would have risked hitting the one on the bottom rail that's closest to us.
I think it's played right. I think it's played right. Shot. It's just gone and gone and gone, isn't it? But even nice that he's got to drop it.
I do think he got into the ball too much, though.
Yeah, but I think he was scared of hitting that.
He stared at the
because
middle.
If you hit it and it does come off, it could have stuck on it.
He don't want to hit it and he don't want to go in the middle. You're right, though. This is a lot easier than if the table was like a few months or a few weeks
if it just
older.
pots this, he's still got a shot in top bag, hasn't it? I know it's not easy. It's hampered queen, but he's just got to...
The black goes in the other middle as well.
If he pots this, his white will come away where he can pot it in the top bag and it'll come out for the middle.
And even if you miss it, you cover the pocket.
It must be really on top of black with how he's queuing here, though.
You don't like
But you've still got to play it in or over, haven't you? You've got no other shot.
The more you look at this, the worse it is as well.
Yes. No idea. But he's got Maskkini has now got to take this hard yellow first.
Do you know what was bad about that shot? The fact that
I don't think he was ever happy on it, was he?
He weren't happy, but you need to hit at an angle. If you hit an angle, you don't leave the bottom one where do you see where he's left him to take the bottom one
it'll
across?
come away a bit, I know what you mean. He's got to take this bottom one first, surely.
That's almost like a guide. You'd rather miss the other way.
Ricardo.
Are you ready, lad? To do well halfway through and then
What?
will you be ready to do well break, like, and now get somebody else to do it?
Well, what? How many frames?
Break, I don't know. What did they tell you when you played? I don't know what
John just asked me about it before. He never said a
Didn't they say a
set
certain
thing.
time?
No.
Ask one of them. They'll do it.
Oh.
Just McDaddy. Ask them.
What commentary?
Yeah, they'll do it. Ask him.
I'll do it till.
He loves talking about. He thinks he knows every shot in the game.
I'll do it till 12 frame. After 12 frame, yeah. I'll stop after 12, yeah.
This is a bit negative as well, already. I mean,
I wonder if this one goes past the red at bottom. No, it doesn't.
When you're on that ball, you have to play that shot. You just have to play it.
I was going to try and come down for it now and then get on it, but I think you're on it best you could possibly really be.
Do you know when you're 5-1 up though, your mind's like...
When you say you don't come into the 12 frame now, you want to fuel break dishes now, don't we?
So you can go home. Cheers.
Yeah, because where these cushions are down, they're coming off slidey. When you're topping this off, it slows down a bit.
Yeah, you're right. The minute you use a round...
When he was on it, he could have took it because he would have also landed on all of his... He could have landed on all three balls.
He's trying to land on the bault line there, but because of the cushion...
But when he could have took the bottom one there, he would have landed on all three balls that were left on the table. Look at that now.
Do you see how that's gone forward? Like,
if he took the bottom one first, he would have landed on one of all three. Had a chance on all three, so I think he's missed a... Definitely missed a trick there.
But you just...
You know, and when he's got him on ropes like this, he's won a few.
But where that ball only goes in that pocket, if you're on the ball, semi on it, you have to play the shot. It's just the way the game is. That's a good shot.
I didn't think they had much there.
That's a great shot. But
I think he's going to bounce the ball off the cushion.
Bounce it and leave him stuck behind the black, yeah.
I know he's going to go across the table, he'll probably hit it.
What do you think of Jeff Allen's game against Josh?
I've not really seen much of Josh Corkett, to be honest. He's a bit far down south for me, so you'll probably see more than me.
He's the other way to. He's like southwest. I mean,
oh, is he?
I know.
No one. I've seen he's done.
He's won an.
He used to be from John Bishop's school before he disappeared before him and.
That's like an isolated area, though.
Before when Nosco did the fucking tricks.
It's almost a different country down there. But
he used to play at Bishop's club, though, didn't he?
Yeah. I think he's improved a lot. But
he did himself in that Bishop. He had a good club going, I think.
Yeah.
And then when they did all them antics,
the whole
bad. I hate it when people do them antics in the pool world.
A lot of the pool world is just full of people that are sort of addicted to gambling and stint, and
but it's just still everyone likes to gamble. It spells it for the best.
Yeah.
If you're like that, you should let somebody sort your money out, shouldn't you?
Yeah. you don't gamble with other people's money, do you? I mean,
No, if you like, you should let somebody else take your money out, shouldn't you?
you can't gamble with someone's money and then go, "Oh, it's all right. I've got a problem." Just
No, that's. I prefer somebody else take your money out anyway. Just to, I collect so much in, but I prefer somebody else do it because you can concentrate on practicing, then, don't you? I know you've got a good in John who sorts all your money. At my place, I've got Dan, landlord. He
that's
sorts
what
small money.
John does it. It's just a headache collecting it all. But
Yeah.
I mean, I would never gamble it. Like, I don't understand where people think they'll get away with it, but they do. That's the thing.
Very good shot there. Very good shot.
Correctly, but I mean, the poor world sort of attracts them.
Seems
These
to
characters,
carpet, doesn't it, after a bit?
You just say you got a problem, everything's all right. Carl's in big trouble here.
Couldn't do it to him mates personally, but
The game's getting away from him, I think.
I think his only shot here is hit the red that he can.
Do you
can
think?
see stun over to side cushion, top cushion, try and get back
Do you
behind
think you
black.
can see enough of the red at the bottom to play a double? No. It's close.
Now he's got to play a treble, I think, can he?
It's close though. But I'd be tempted to play that.
No, I think
On the new cushions, it's fucking it's horrific.
I think I'd try and hit this red on right hand side, try and stunt it side cushion, top cushion, try and get back behind black.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
I wouldn't like to think of playing treble on that. I don't think you can double that red. I think
The thing with that shot though, you're a million. Like
I know, but
I know what you mean. There's not much there. Is
you're knocking on death's door in this frame, really, aren't you?
Yeah. I would be tempted to just roll the one in the middle and try.
It's
and
not like you can even do an hero shot. You can't even slam it in and.
Do you think he could play? He could roll the one in the middle, yeah. And if he misses it, he might cover the black.
Well, he can roll that one in the middle and whack the red.
Do you know
out.
if he doesn't miss it though, he could play like sort of the.
He could roll that one in the middle and just smash the red and hope it goes in.
No, but he could smash the red. I think if he misses the
By the way,
yellow,
that's a very underrated shot when you've got nothing left in a frame. Just whacking
whacking
the
the
balls
ball,
as you can.
give yourself the best.
Some people
chance
don't
of-
like to do it to like hold their hands up. But
Yeah.
if I've got nothing left, I don't mind doing it.
Give yourself the best chance of
We're
winning.
just
the
going to
frame.
whack this now.
Do you know here though?
I don't mind this. I know it's horrible if you lose to it, but it's better than the shot I said to stun behind. You've not got much chance.
Do you know here?
Yeah.
If do you know?
Yeah, this is what you do here. You point at a few cushions,
And you act
and then
as
if you
played it.
fluke it, then they say, "Oh, did you play that?" Yeah,
You
I
act
played
as
it.
if you played it. Do you know what he could do here? To see if he hits across the red slightly and
No,
hits
He's
the
hitting
rail.
an open, Toby. Don't
No,
defend
he's,
this.
He's,
hitting
trying
an
to,
open.
he's trying to play top left, I think.
It's not. He's just whacking it.
He's playing top
It's
left.
gone
I
off at
knew-
yellow about 4 times. Oh, the off black.
He was playing top left.
Yeah, but it went off the yellow and on
Yeah,
the side cushions go.
It was on though. It was close, but
I won't say it went on. it come off and it hit yellow and went to the side cushion.
you have to tell yourself it's on, didn't you?
Like I said, it's very underrated. It's in an open.
Yeah.
Some people don't like to do it, but sometimes you might as well, aren't you?
For me, I'm hitting that twice as hard because I think if I miss it, it can come back and do something. Yeah, I mentioned that already. This is becoming a big hole. Voices are low, I don't. Our mics are there, so the lights are flashing. Or can they hear us whispering?
Stop being whispering over.
We're having a private conversation as well. I hate the way he breaks. He's so close, like he has the white between the brow and the line, but he is quite short. So 6-1 up. He's doing something right. I'm not one to talk. I dry break about 80% of the time, apart from today.
So it's sour off break, is it? Yeah. It's got to be green reds.
No, he's
I
going
don't think the first shot's put
he's
one out
going
back though, is it?
He's going yellows. He's just clearing the pocket.
Oh right. Oh yeah, they're not a bottle. That one's on jaw near knuckle near
He
middle
can
bag
just
in it.
he can just flick the red.
No, play this one in middle bag now. Screw the red out on the way.
If he's got any chance, he needs to get this.
I didn't
finish,
realise
like,
that red one on top knuckle near with red.
he can't go wrong with this finish. Like, he has to get this finish.
Top one at yellows here and screw into it red, knock it away and land on the other one.
Hopefully the game picks up.
Let's just say this match is not over. If Kyle gets on a roll, he can
can reel
roll.
frame,
He
yeah.
can reel frames off in no time. So it's by no means over.
He needs to stop thinking and just start playing. Like,
Just,
it's
play
easier
his-
said than done.
Play
It's
his
hard.
usual self for me.
People don't realise the amount of pressure when you play these games.
I don't really. Pressure never gets to me.
I don't mind it.
I really play. I play it better under pressure. I prefer pressure because it makes me focus more.
I think people act as if it's more important than it actually is, though. Like it's a matter of life or death.
Yeah, you've got to play young. People have got to understand with your crowd how they having a go at you every time.
Yeah,
you
they-
play a miss a
they-
ball that do my head in now.
They mean well. Like they're generally
Yeah, but you
respectful.
don't
It's
need
just-
it.
yeah, it's-
I hate that. That's why I like to sit on my own when I play. I couldn't have what you had there.
you have to realise though in a way that not
I
everyone
suppose you're used to it. Like.
not everyone understands the game either. They
Anyway, someone was telling me after every shot after I missed it.
Yeah, it's-
I've
done this, I've done that,
I like
I know.
to sit on my own. So
it does your head in. Yeah,
You know
for
what
sure.
you've done wrong if
You've been playing long enough to know. Yeah, but
If I were I'd go and sit on my own. I wouldn't be able to listen to that.
I used to get wound up, but now
you're
I
used
just,
to it.
you become immune to it.
Black it out.
6-2. If you can break and dish or something, or
If Kyle gets on a roll, this lead can go back in no time. There's no.
Oussama's only won a third of the frame, so it's not. It's not.
He's won a few off Kyle not getting him on playing bad shots, hasn't he? So he's by no means out of it.
Also, if you play a race to 18, or you're gonna make a mistake.
Oh, yeah, and we all know that matches go in little phases. You win,
Yeah,
you win. He gets a breaking dish now. He thinks, oh, he's 1-1 shot. He's back in the game.
You're not a robot. You're gonna make mistakes.
It comes back to you. Doesn't it? The idea of these comps, by the way, is 16 players who are all of like a similar level,
level,
so
yeah.
nobody's robot or big favourite or anything, are they? I think you've played in a few, haven't you, before?
Yeah,
I think you've gone out in the first round.
Yeah, I think
you've been one of the favourites for a few, and you've gone out first round in Ireland.
I
and
mean,
a couple of them, haven't you?
I've
Black's going off break has made it a perfect break, by the way.
I think for my ability, I've underachieved massively, but I don't
But
know.
it just shows the level of these comps.
Yeah,
That's how it is. You
it's
don't,
hard,
you don't
it's-
break properly.
It's not easy. Like, people don't realise this. You're playing people that can play.
You only need to dry break a through their break condition. You think going 4 or 5 down and not really done nothing wrong, but it's scoreboard pressure kicks in then as well, doesn't it?
You lose a lot of matches just through sort of coincidence or someone's breaking well,
not
playing
doing,
well.
yeah, not really doing nothing massively wrong.
It's almost better to say I played bad rather than like.
I thought Okuma early was odd things didn't go right.
You didn't. You just tried, didn't you, until the end? That's all you
I
can do.
thought potting well, then just some days it goes, some days it doesn't.
You're still gonna wake up tomorrow, aren't you? So it's not. You're still gonna have to go work on Monday. Like
I've played worse and won.
this ain't gonna change your life. So
I've played worse and won.
exactly.
There's now another lovely break there. Everyone look at the black went out first one. If that black yellow goes in top.
This ain't
Oh, I think yellow it.
this ain't the best.
Oh,
you know.
now reds. It's got to go reds. No, if the red don't go though. If red don't go,
Red don't
roll
go.
yellow in middle, double over yellow. I don't know how you'll feel.
I hate playing doubles.
I'm not a fan, but if he rolls it in, it's just it's an easy double and he's land on the other ball.
Do you think you can see the yellow at the top now?
No, I think it'd be
It's
that
close,
now.
isn't it?
No, definitely can't.
What is he thinking of here? He looks
He's,
like
he's going to try and get that red out at top. If not,
He's
if
going
not,
reds,
If
isn't he?
not, roll the yellow in middle, play the double, then play this one, screw up, and
he's
yellows.
got enough. He's got enough reds to get into the bad ball, but
If I was 6-2 up here, don't think I'd be thinking. I think I'd roll yellow in middle, play it double, go that way. But probably if you're at 6-2, I might be thinking otherwise. Oh, I'll try and get that over. Get ready. Only just get the red out at top.
do you
of
know what
the
he
table.
could play? He could dolly this in with a bit of run inside and play off the yellow at the top. But no, he's not even looked at it. Do you see
No,
what I mean?
that wouldn't have been the shot. No.
I don't like it, but it was there. Do you know what he should play here?
But nah, he's going to take these. He's going to take these bottom 3, and he's only got 4 balls left. 3, so he's got to get it out.
He's the wrong side on this one though to get on the one on the rail. See,
so he's going to screw back a bit. And he can't get perfect on the next one after.
For me, I'm leaving the one that he's near. I'm playing the plant, and then leaving myself on the one in the middle to get the ball.
No, I think if you play the plant, you've got to really roll it, and then I think you roll through a bit on this cloth, and you're not losing. But then straight.
I think as long as if he's straight, it's all right.
I think I would have gone yellow. To be fair, I would have rolled that and played the double because then you just screwed up and you've got $2.
I think I'd go reds, but I see what you mean. Like,
it's different what you see at the table, isn't it?
He's almost decelerated there.
No, he's killed it to make sure he's got the plan.
But he's almost like he's gone through so far.
That doesn't go surely because he's looked at it that many times.
Why would you go? You wouldn't go through that far.
He might just cover it back now, which probably is the right shot. To be fair,
you think you can
if he just rolls red top cushion and blocks it, and then he leaves the white on top of the yellow, it leaves him no shot.
Do you think you can play like the red cushion into the red, like behind it? So sort of free the red and dolly it up.
Yeah, that's probably the shot.
It's a nasty shot to play, but
yeah, that's probably the shot. To be fair,
I think if you play that shot, you're not leaving much.
He's going to attack now. He's going to attack again now.
This is what he should do, though.
He should run early doors.
This is what he does. Yeah.
No, I think he's attacking it wrong time here. I think your shot is the right shot. To be fair,
it was there, wasn't it? He's all right though. To be fair, that's perfect.
No, I think your shot the right shot. Flick off it.
Even if you don't snooker him, you're not leaving much.
You weren't leaving nothing at all, really. But he should. I think when he should have attacked early, he's defended, and now I think he's attacked at the wrong time. If he gets him, there's obviously it's the right shot.
Wow.
Oh, he's got to look at it. He didn't play that way.
He's played that bad, didn't
he? He's had a bit of touch there.
He looks like he's getting some confidence back, or he's stopping, like he's just playing his natural
game. If he gets these, he will. He's had a bit of touch there. It's meant to stun straight into him, but just pots this ball in.
This ain't great though. Like
he needs to pot the ball. Though.
I would have rolled that as well.
No, I tell you, he's not a roller ball man. I think, but I think he's got to leave it on blue spot to play a cross for the black in the same bag. Because I don't think it goes past that yellow, does it? You know what I mean?
This is interesting though.
He's got to screw back a bit and he's got to come across the black, if you know what I mean.
Oh, wow.
He's got to come across the black now. Oh.
To be fair...
It might go middle past that yellow, I don't know.
To be fair, on this cloth, you'll be all right. As long as he gets...
know, they come off cushions weird for me.
But as long as he gets... Like, I mean, potting it. I know what you mean. The cushion could die.
I don't know where he's going to play it black. It goes past that yellow. I didn't realise it went past that yellow.
He didn't hit that great, did he? He hit the rail far out.
I didn't realise.
It went in. He's back in the game now.
Well, whatever we all say, took the right close set because they got him.
That's all that matters.
Each to their own. How that going, Mark? Yes, they're playing. If you hit them down, they're playing a bit generous. They're just being really close, so they're going to.
He did hit that. He didn't hit that. It's almost like he put run inside on that, but he didn't. If that makes sense, it looked plain ball, but I don't know. When you're so far in front as well, and then you lose a few, you do start thinking.
By the way, lads, Toby and his crew are that bright that they've booked themselves in about half an hour away from Murphy's in an hotel, so they have to get taxis here every day and back. That's how bright him and his gang are.
Also, they can use a jacuzzi.
What, they're never going to go in? They're only going at 4
when they wake up at 1 o'clock.
At 4 a.m. Well, another sour off break. He went to a cup break, did he?
Yeah.
I thought he'd been breaking well, hadn't he?
He was breaking well from the front. He went dry. I think he went dry on the last one.
So you had one dry break and then Arton, what's that, 10 frame?
But this game plays.
So he's had 4 breaks, he had 1 dry, and then he's gone to cup breaks, he had 1 dry, but he's had 3 ways Brockwell.
This game plays with your mind, doesn't it?
I don't think his mind, if it does it after 1 dry break. You've got to at least have 2 or 3 from the same spot.
Give yourself a chance, especially if you know it works.
I mean, if you break from the same place all the time, unless if you do 2 or 3 on trot, but it's potted the first 3 when 1 dry, so why change? You've only had 1 dry. If you've had 3 out of your first 4 dry, then move, yes, fair enough.
If it's costing you the game, like, then
you back it,
but I agree with you. That's what I would do. Not that it's ever got me anywhere, but that's a bad shot.
What's he done there?
Do you know in Blackball? Do you know
is it claimed the club or is that his free shot?
No, it's his free shot. He's just sort of rolled a ball off a yellow, I think. And
he's got to go red and chase, I think.
do you know with these rules? I never understand why. When someone's got a free shot and there's like 2, 3 clusters on the table, people play like these soft shots that don't really free enough. I'm smashing the balls to free everything. I don't understand why. It's almost like a courtesy not to smash them.
People think it's bad sportsmanship.
They think you're clueless. Yeah, it's strange. It's like an etiquette not to play the shot hard. It's weird. I've never understood it.
I don't mind stunning them. It's just the only thing you got to watch is black then.
Yeah. As long as
I don't think if loads are in cluster, I've got no qualms with just whacking them.
Especially if you know you're guaranteed to get 2 out of 3 problems out, you're going to hit the ball.
If no comes out, if they all go back clustered, you think, all right.
I don't care if you're moaning. I'm not there to let you win, am I? I'm trying to make the game easier for myself.
We're not all like you don't know everything's going to come out. People try and play too pretty at times, don't they?
I do enjoy the one shot when you go in off the break though. I do think that's better.
Yeah, that's the one shot I wouldn't mind coming to black ball if you started off the break.
I do think it's
if you went off table, fair enough too. But I think if you just started straight off break.
World rules had that perfect with the break. I didn't like the rules. But the break, I used to think it was good.
I was saying first rules I thought world rules that were one of the good rules, yeah. Ooh.
He played that more, to be honest.
Played well. I didn't think it would go in though. It rattled that many times.
What he's got to do here is sort of run through slightly.
No, I think he's screwing back. Then he's playing one in middle to come out for the other one.
It's weird how people see the game different. I'm rolling through you.
No, because if he rolls through, he can't hold for the other one in the top.
No, but
I don't think.
I'm leaving ball to middle. He's playing your shot.
To middle. He's got to screw back.
Oh, you think he can't hold?
Oh, he didn't need to screw back that far though. He needs to just soft screw.
To be honest though, it's not.
If he rolled through, I've just looked at angle at table. He would have. If you look from here. If he rolled through, he would have gone really up
he
the
had a
table.
bigger angle.
He would not. But he should have only soft screwed there past the. He's like gone off cushion.
No, your shot was right.
But he's not landed bad though, does he?
On the stream though, it looked like you could do that. But
we've all fell copper to that.
To be honest, if he gets these though, he's done well.
I've had it in moments before. People say, "Why did you play that?"
Because
I'm like,
I can't.
what are you on about? I couldn't do it. But they said, but on the stream, I'm saying, no.
It looks easy. It looks that way. Yeah.
Struggling on yellows, to be fair. You're clutching it, aren't you?
I'm going for this.
I think double it middle bag me.
I'm playing a double, yeah.
Yeah, double. Land on your bottom cushion.
Then try and get on the one that he's next
to. Double, land on bottom cushion. You can't leave him safe anyway, can you?
I see why he's playing defensive.
He's going to flick off this and try and go round. He might pot red though here.
He's trying to go off 2 cushions.
He might pot red, isn't he?
That's a good shot.
Is it though?
I do think he's favourite now, but
what?
It depends on
I'll
this
tell you
shot.
What, I'll have you £2. I'll have reds.
Yeah, go on. I'll have yellows.
I'll have £2 on Kyle in this frame, yeah?
That's how people see it, though. You could ask like 100 people who's favourite in this frame and you get different answers.
I just think I'd have played double there, then tried to play the bottom one. I'd have chased, because I don't think...
I would have attacked it, yeah. I don't see the point of...
I think, I play this red off edge of that yellow, and that's directly down from it, onto its side, and onto the cushion, knock his yellow away, and you've got 2 reds together.
But now, I don't know. When I'm looking at the table now, he's got...
I think he can play this bottom red now. Oh, he can play it double.
He
might play it double.
I've lost £2, I think.
Are you conceding?
Can you virtually concede?
Well, you just said you've lost, so you've lost, haven't you?
Dixon said just sozzle.
Dixon? No, I'm not. Not yet, pal. Just talking sense, Dicko, you know what I mean?
He couldn't really miss, did he? He's played that really well. Just, the momentum of this could easily swing.
Dicko, you keeping well? Have you got a new girlfriend and stuff? That took it out, Toby. going for a toilet break, Tom? I don't know. I think I'll eat you. Well, you're going to lend £2 off your mate to pay me.
Yeah. I'll have to transfer.
Are you still a menace, Craig? That's the difference. Are you still a menace? Well, he's broke off there. I think there'd be a choice to being yellow if that black didn't cover the bottom bag, but I think he's going to go reds now and take his difficult one first at the bottom. In my opinion. Try and claim reds with this one at the bottom and then leave yourself a long shot up top and then go from there. I was going up top first. Very good shot, give that one well. But now you've got that problem always down at the bottom near the black. Unless it goes off black. Oh, if I just stood up and looked live, it does. It absolutely flies in. It didn't look it on stream. So the red flies past the black. Might go into the red and the yellow, open spot yellow middle bag here. No, so that's telling me that red goes in the top bag past the yellows from there. Only danger in my opinion is if he leaves this last, the red past the black, either black comes out. But you can see it better than me from here. He's going to take the one in the top right now, I'm sure. The one down the rail. Must be able to roll the one past the black better than I think. He must be able to see more in the pocket than I thought. I shall say if he just plays this one down the rail, comes out, it looks like he's confident it flies past the black. Yes, that's a good shot. I'm just thinking if he puts it off cushion though and it nudges it away towards the yellow, I'm a bit, I don't know if to me it looks like it, if he pots this he might knock the black away. It could always, I'm not the best angle, but, oh, it went straight in. Well, that tells you all about you need to know on stream, Toby.
6-5. Wow.
6-5, good clearance car. I didn't think that went past the black all day long. I thought you had to play it off the knuckle and nudge the black away there.
I didn't see it, mate, to be honest.
The last red, well, it just didn't when you...
Someone's looking for a bet on tile.
Bet on Kyle?
Yeah. Jason Park, whoever that is. I'll have the bet if someone vouches for him.
I fancy Kyle foot match, so I'll have it. But
The momentum now, I think most people probably would, but it swings though, one frame, and Oussama could win 5.
oh, you're fancying Maskkini?
I fancied him from the start, but
Well, I'll just have to know you and I'll have Kyle then.
yeah, go on. Double or quit.
I'll have Kyle.
All right, yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
I'll have 20,
All right,
mate. I think it's 6-5 now, isn't it?
Yeah, sweet. I thought that white was drained. When I back someone, that's generally what happens.
This ball really don't like Kyle. No, Maskkini just plays at his club, mate. That's all.
I don't dislike Kyle's a great player. I think he's a good. I like him as a person as well. From what I don't know him well, but
Maskkini's from his club, by the way, so he's friends with him. He's I don't really see much guys. One of his guys who he plays in practice with, I'm sure.
the internet's funny.
Oh.
I said Carl was not himself. Like he had no. I don't know.
Was you there at the Story and Alley match?
Yeah,
Were you there?
yeah, that was quite amusing.
But ending.
He has put Carl's score up as 6-5. Is correct. Yeah, Carl's a great player. I mean, I think he's beat me twice. I just at the start of the match, he just wasn't himself. I've never seen him second guess himself. He's normally confident, goes about his sort of business.
Chill out with it's called, lads. Sometimes it might not update as fast as it does when they press it.
I think Carl could achieve a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he'll improve in last.
He's so young.
Massively
As
in
well.
the last 5 years, I think.
I don't even think he's 20 yet. I'm not.
It is because he beat the 23 world champion.
Is he? Yeah. He's still got to play one good shot, really. I mean, if he gets on the red, he'll be alright.
It's not hard up cushions.
It's not impossible for it to go wrong, but
The only possible thing wrong here is if you like put a bit of side and it just
and it
zips
goes
off,
out to the middle.
just zips off.
But he should
But
stun
you just
down the rail.
Don't go in middle bag though. Don't go in middle bag. Ooh.
If that was me, I'll be in the middle.
Not tonight. Come miss it from.
See, he's not.
Is it cushion first?
He didn't hit that great. Like,
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
done. 12 frames. Alright, that's over and out from Daz Cheatham. 12 frames are done.
See what that does. Yeah, might as well. See you later, mate. Yeah, go on. I'll message you after. Carl to break. Good break that. Oh, wow. That is very unlucky. And these are drop-ins, really. If he pots the yellow on in the bulk area, there's nothing really can go wrong apart from him missing the ball. Cheatham's gone. Hopefully someone else comes in.
That's gone.
Yeah.
Are you alright? I'm 5 minutes.
Yeah. All right, mate. Go on. Should be 8-5. On these cloths, though, they skid. You never know. There is plenty of time. It's a long game. Wow, that is horrendous. He needs to pull a shot out here. Maybe screw with two cushions with side. Leave the black in the middle. Good shot. One cushion even. He's better than me. Good finish from where he was. Even though it was easy at the start. They all count. The Tiger's looking forward to his food after the game. See how this break goes. He's hit that well. Deserves a ball. Danny Duane, the man himself. Did you and the Punisher win the other night? The game of doubles? I don't know. I don't really follow it much. Is he playing this off the red and yellow, or is he playing it? He's going to play it straight. He don't need to. Should really be getting these. The yellow by the black is awkward now, though. He needs to get on it fast. I think I'm topping the yellow in the middle into the and sending the white into the red. I think that's the way. If you play that shot, you're nailed on for the finish. I'll try and get the Punisher in a minute. Alright, nice one. It's gone awkward, really. He needs to get on the one by the black. It's not great. Is he going to screw into it now? He's as good as, but if he's left that gap, he's quite lucky. No, he's not left it. Big trouble. But I think he can play the yellow furthest up the table off the red. He's naturally coming down. Even go straight in, I think. If you play off the red, you can hold the white more, so you're not on the rail. I think Kean's winning 10-4 when I walk past the toilet. Good shot. $10-5. Be a good win. That Steeper's a solid player, I think. He's a Man United fan, though, so I think less of him straight away. That is a strange choice of shot, trying to hold that. I don't know why he's not used a row there. But if he cues this in, they all count the same. It's a bit dodgy. If he hits this, if this throws off the black, it could go in off. It's very unlikely, but it just depends on the way he plays it. The way he plays, I think he'll stun it. Good shot. 4-frame lead again. Carl's definitely not out of it, though. He's definitely good enough to turn it around, but he needs to. He sort of got going, and Oussama's had, I think, a 3-frame streak. I can't, if I remember. He deserves the ball there, really. He's top one. Ricky's there.
Are you alright, Joe?
Yeah,
Do you want to
yeah.
stay in, or?
I don't mind. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you
fine.
stay in. Get him another bud, Tommy. Budweiser, yeah. What about you? Are you alright? I've just got one. Budweiser, yeah.
Ricky Jones is joining me. If he gets this yellow after row, he should take these out, really.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a strange game this so far. I mean,
Do you think at the start Carl was being like
Pushing
defensive,
but-
like
no, I thought
negative?
I don't know. He seemed to push boat out a few times. It didn't work, and then he switched. And
I just never seen him like do that. I don't know. I've not seen him as much as probably people in the north. Like normally, every time I see him, he just literally goes for it. Like he's just everything's 100 miles an hour. He knows what he's doing.
yeah, he should be gone. Really, just mind his work with that last one down there at black, and
Yeah, good shot.
to be honest, he can probably pot that if he gets right angle. Just run red out away, and black goes off in left middle, doesn't it? Big bag.
Yeah, it just depends what angle he gets on that ball, doesn't it? When's your game tomorrow?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Alright, pal.
Thank you. Who you got?
He'll come back. Alright,
Music, it's not music. Don't knock it off because with the way that well, you can come in, but
I'm alright. It's a good game, like. It's a great game, isn't it? I think it'll be close finish, that one.
Yeah, I think it'll be really close as well.
yeah. What were you saying about tomorrow?
Who are you playing?
Adam Griffiths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you played him before?
Once in a comp in Wales. I won a comp in Wales last
Oh, what, that
year.
thing Jake played in as well?
No,
That-
Jake didn't play. No, it was. I think they called it Big Elite '96. It had
Oh, that Bushnell's one.
yeah, Bushnells. It had everybody in apart from Marshy, Simon Ward, Corey.
You've done well to win that.
Sanchez, yeah, it was good standard. And
You won more than me.
on blue as well.
Yeah, I hate that. I used to like it when it first came in, then Strachan took it over and it's gone to absolute tatters. Like, it's awful.
But in a way, I just went, and because I don't like it, I seem to relax and I buzzed. And
You have
played
no
like that,
expectations.
yeah, yeah.
do you?
And I beat him 11-5 in final, Adam. So
I think I played him twice, and both times he absolutely buzzed. So it's, you can't read a player when that.
no,
You get results, don't you? To be fair, are you still pro on one of the tours?
no, I don't. I get it up on. Really, I think I played 3 events on IPA and then get it up to go and play Ultimate. And then after I get it up, they're like offering pro status to anybody to try and get them off
Yeah,
IPA.
they just want the fees, don't they?
Yeah.
But to get 128 people to pay £2,000 fees is hard.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when you're not like. There's probably 10 people that are profit over a season. So
Yeah, well,
once you pay your expenses and travel and hotel, like
Jake, when Jake went in last night, he were on about it because he got it offered, and he said he was just struggling to
Buy
without
his
sponsors to just like
yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
if you got
it's-
no one helping you. I mean, unless you got a good job or people backing you,
Yeah.
it's tough.
He said that if your sponsors had had gone, and he said the only thing he could do was risk it, and hopefully once he had his pro status, he attracted
Yeah.
sponsors. But you can't. Sometimes you can't just rely on that.
It's about how you're connected more than
Yeah.
what status you got or how good you are, I think. But it's a shame though. I think it kills the game. In my opinion, the game can never be taken seriously until you got like 64 earning a wage out of it.
Yeah.
It's snooker's even the same. Unless you're in the top 16, I mean, you're not.
For me, I think on Ultimate 64 is probably a good number for pros. I don't think you need any more than that.
I get why they're doing it. They're trying to make it like the PDC and so on.
Yeah.
If they can get it, they're brilliant. But I don't know. I just don't see how they're going to do it.
But on PDC, even if you're like ranked 50, 60th,
You're making 40, 50k
you're making
probably,
enough
yeah.
money. These players on Ultimate who are winning 1-2 games and are ranked like probably 32 and below.
What do you nick over a course of a year? Like
That's
£2 grand.
it,
I mean,
It's
you can't
covers
live
your
off-
expenses probably. That's it.
I live in the south as well.
Yeah.
That won't last you a month. Like, WOD says you need sponsors to play. He's right. I mean, unless you got money to just dispose of, it's a shame because it's a great game. It's just it's improved slightly, but
It's more. It's like for most, it's an hobby, and if you break even,
yeah,
you're happy.
You're just trying to win for the prestige rather than playing for money. Back to 2 again.
Steeper seems to be coming back. I think Steeper's pulled back to 10-6 against Kian as well. From
he?
I think it was 10-3 or 10-4.
What do you make of it? He's a solid player, I think. Steeper.
Yeah, in comps. He's very good in comps, but I mean for money, I don't know if you saw that game against Pete Fisher where he missed that black.
I didn't see it. No, did he miss it? I know he lost the decider, but
yeah, a black that you'd expect him to pot probably 50 out of 50.
yeah.
And he's just, I don't know, he just.
Jake beat him, didn't he? But
Steeper,
I think he lived with Jake, which is quite.
But then obviously he beat Kyle. I think it was 25-21 other week. So
Table is playing really good. You can't fault the table. This is the second time I've been here. The table's always nice.
yeah,
And it's Hainsworth. That's the most important thing. Strachan is. I don't care what. I just think it's such a bad bluff.
do you think it's done you a favour coming yesterday and having a knock?
Yeah, definitely.
And obviously Daz has only had 10-15 minutes as well.
You don't want to be coming here in the morning, do you? And rushing.
Like Adam's going to come tomorrow. He's going to get 10 minutes.
It's definitely
on
an
table.
advantage for you. You're comfortable already, let alone.
Yeah. That's one thing that obviously I think it's going to work well, not massively, but one of the main factors that is going to work for me, I'd think.
Everything's up north as well, so to me, I always want to get there so you wake up when you're there. I don't want to be travelling on a day and then you're playing your shot. It's stupid. Lee Shepherd saying he thinks Steeple's slight favourite.
Yeah, I'd say same, Lee. But Kane seems to be playing really well. He looks really confident at the minute.
He's improved. I've known Keane for a few years now. Like when he was a
Yeah,
kid,
he has.
he had loads of potential, but he's improved a lot. I like him as well. He's a nice kid.
Yeah, he has had quite a few good runs this year. Did he get to final of that one in Blackpool?
He beat Jake in the final, didn't he? I think it was at
That
IPA.
was
Yeah.
amateur, yeah. He won IPA.
That
amateur.
takes anything takes them winning, doesn't it? There's so many good
Yeah.
players. The short races is hard.
I think he's up there on Ultimate Challenger as well. I think he's either top 16 or very close.
Hopefully the game gets to the point where people like him are rewarded, but
Can you cut this back? No, double.
John said he played Steeple Wednesday and he was concerned about the colour of the cloth. I mean, I think I'm nuts, but I don't think I'd ever worry about the colour of the
Not
cloth.
colour, no. I mean, I was saying to somebody earlier, I think this colour, because it's brighter, you can see it finishes better.
I think green's the worst colour.
Yeah.
Like,
Even with blue, I prefer Ainsworth matching blue.
I will say though, I think Hainsworth, I think where this is silver, they call it, it does play different to when it's green. I don't know, can't even explain how. It just seems a bit thinner.
That might be a fact. They might be trying to fizzle green out and purposely be doing that, because the last few batches of green Ainsworth match that we've had here, they've not seemed as good as in past.
They've got an idea that they need to change the colour of the cloth, like to reinvent the game.
Yeah.
But I don't really believe that. I mean, it's more the people that are pushing it,
Yeah, it's,
or the money you can generate from it.
I think it's the green looks old-fashioned now. This is like modern.
It does, yeah. It
more
does
modern.
look sort of like. I know what you mean.
And it doesn't. It in pool, I don't think it looks wrong. I mean, I saw something Morgan McKinney's posted the other week, and it was a snooker table with Blue Ainsworth match on.
I like that. I think like just the change.
Yeah.
I played snooker so much when I was young. I look at the table now and I feel sick. So when I see the blue, I actually thought it looked more appealing. Like I actually wanted to play again.
Oh, he's gone.
Wow. I thought I was going to hang for a sec.
He's like looked away and discussed there, but he's potted a few that's probably slid in what shouldn't have gone. So with white being small, and
You can't.
you've got to
It works. It works both ways.
Yeah.
I think maybe he's trying to win the match before it naturally concludes. If that makes like.
Yeah.
That is what it does, though. It makes you just want it to you want it to end, didn't you? You just want it
Especially
done.
because he had that lead early on as well.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
makes it. It's a mindset thing.
like so many times in money matches where you've seen big leads and then somebody comes back and you're like, I think if they can get level, they kind of they've won in the opponent's mind. The opponent, I feel like they've lost because they've had that lead, and then
I played Barley. I think it was years ago now. I was 24-17 up. I lost.
I can remember that.
Yeah, like, but I don't think I've done anything majorly wrong. It
can also
it just turns.
Because you're that far behind. Barley relaxes in a way as well because he feels like he's got nothing to lose. I've had it a few times.
You just throw your arm at everything.
Like five behind with 6 to play. I think I've won a couple of money games from that. I think I played one in Derby quite a few years ago. 16-8 down to 21 and ended up winning 21-18.
Yeah, you can. If you just carry on and try, anything's possible.
But your arm relaxes because you're that far behind as well.
Kyle's really coming into this game now.
Yeah, he seems to have stepped it up.
He's just relaxed. Like he's just. I think maybe being behind might have backwardly helped him.
Yeah.
I'm not playing. I've been playing bits of 9-ball. There's a nice club in London Bridge now that they've got loads of Rasson tables, so I will start playing a lot more. I've got cues and gear and equipment, so I think 9-ball's the way forward if you actually want to make anything of yourself in cue sports.
Is it quite popular down your way as well?
Not really.
No,
but
it's not around.
There's just somewhere. There's like a facility to play now.
When you see people who play it, there seems to be more southern players.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Than from up this way.
The problem is that I think with this game, I wish it was different. But this game, if you win like Ultimate Pool, if you win a tournament, for instance, I mean, you're a hero for a Sunday night, and then Monday you're probably going to work. Yeah. Whereas in 9-ball, if you win one of them big comps, you might get sponsorships, you might get exposure. You don't know where you could end up. You might actually get opportunities, but
obviously with Matchroom getting involved as
they've
well,
they've got more clout because they're established. But hopefully, Ultimate Pool, hopefully it gets there. I'd much rather see this game succeed, but I have my doubts.
No, Kyle's got exactly the same cloth at his club. He's one of very few that has, actually, I'd say. He might be the only one.
I used to get this cloth all the time, but I haven't played on it for a while. It played really nice earlier.
Is it Ainsworth matched at 2,500 a man were down your way?
Yeah, but it was green.
Oh, yeah.
Green does play different. I don't know what it shouldn't, but it does. But we used to have loads of these silver. Like exactly the same. This is match and it not precision.
No, it's match. But yeah down at Potter's, Dave Gilbert's club, they've got Ainsworth match silver.
But with them weird Supreme, like,
the new
rectangle,
Supreme, well, they call them Supreme match, I think it is, the ones that you use on Ultimate. They're very similar to, I don't know if you ever come across Supreme Prince.
I was going to say that, yeah. They used to make a table called Prince.
Yeah, they're a newer version of that, I think.
It's like a more generous, updated version.
Yeah, because they were quite tight. They had them in Butcher's, Webster's pub. Steve Webster's pub, they always had them there.
Do they still play the Websters? I haven't seen any of them for ages.
Not really, no, I don't think so.
There's money matches tomorrow as well, isn't it? Like Daddy's playing
with
against Reggie,
Reggie and Sean Johnson, in back room.
Is there any more or just that?
Just that. Obviously, he kept asking me, and I'm like, I don't really know. Is there going to be a good table? So I've ended up sending him a photo of what back room's like. I said, look, it's up to you. It's going to be busy. We can't build another arena. There'll be people in and out.
Yes.
And he said, yeah. So I'll book you a table. But then there were other people asking, and it's not only that. When there's people coming in and watching, and they're wanting a bit of a knock, we had to keep them free tables in back. We said nobody could book them if people come in and they were spare. They could jump on them.
Yeah. See, now Oussama's doing what Carl was doing before. He's done a bit.
It's weird how
sort
it
of
changes, isn't it? He'd have probably gone for some kind of finish at start of game there.
He does have the advantage here, though, really. What do you do if you're Reds? I mean, you don't even want to double the one on the left because
you want to leave that one there for it makes black a bit awkward. I'd probably play that one outside at yellow.
Try and cover the yellow.
The one above black spot. Maybe try and take top left pocket.
I'd even be tempted to roll it off the cushion into the yellow, because I think it's hard to cover a pocket on these tables.
Yeah, the slide.
Yeah, it's like. I think you got more chance if you just try and leave it on the ball. He's playing the shot, I thought.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted to see the yellow on the right at the top.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted to play that into the red and yellow.
What, up and down?
No, just play it into the red to try and hit the yellow and plant the yellow sort of nearer the pocket because.
Oh, the one, the red and yellow.
I wouldn't be worried about because he can't dish, can he? So.
No.
I'll just be trying to get the balls out. He's just tapping up to this. Good shot.
He's played that well. Yeah. Very good shot. It's not an easy, because how tight it is, it's not, especially with these, I don't like using.
You don't know,
because how slide they are, if you're using more than one cushion.
This shot's horrendous to play on it.
Played it well.
I'd be tempted to attack, but you shouldn't really. Surely he just dollies over the pocket.
Might pass that, no, I'm not sure.
No, I don't, I'm sure I don't.
No. It's deceiving on these cameras though sometimes.
Surely he just taps it. You can play the red off the yellow in the middle, but
you could even play it up top, but again, like you say,
it's hard to hold it, it's going. If it goes in as well, you're kind of dead in a frame. I think he is playing that.
Saying no, that. Oh no, it's not.
Good shot.
Good shot. It's still nearly
If that went in, that would have been ridiculous. Them 9-ball tables are actually tighter if that went in.
The thing is with these, I don't.
You can't do nothing about it.
I don't think they're that generous. The pockets, because obviously the ones that have had cloths on for 6 weeks.
Yeah,
they've tightened up really quick.
But the thing is, people want a new cloth, so you can't. If people come here and the cloths are 2 months old, they're going to start crying. So what are you going to do?
Even if they made the pockets a bit smaller, like they've done with 9-ball, then once they get worn, 6 weeks, 2 months,
then no one wants to play. People think I'm not going to that club because I don't enjoy the game. That's a big problem with this game as well. Wherever you go, the conditions are completely different.
Yeah. Did you see that debate when they were talking about wanting to change to a white, same size as rest of balls?
I agree with that. I've always been frustrated how the white's smaller than the others, but
I mean, for me, I don't really play anything other than this. I used to play snooker when I was younger, but not anymore. I don't play 9-ball. But do you know, for people that do play multiple disciplines, I think it's better.
yeah, it would help. It would be a major help.
They don't have to like.
People like Mellin would love
Mellin.
that, but then he's like the way he switches is I've never seen nothing like it. The way he can switch.
There's just no adjusting like when they go back from one to other. If white, because that's your main thing, you controlling your cue ball, and there's just no adjusting from one to other if white's same size as other balls. But I don't think they'll ever do it. I wouldn't like it because it would probably throw me a bit. But
I like the game the way you can manipulate the white, but
Yeah.
the problem with the small white is that do you know when you land glued to a ball? When the balls are the same size, you do that 1 in 1,000, whereas this you do it 1 in 100.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's wrong when you land. It's just stupid. Apparently, it's always been smaller because so like the white could come out a different shoot to the rest of them. Yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah. Because obviously in pubs when you're paying, well, we're going to say 50 pence a game, but I think it's like £1 in some places.
£1.50, £2.
£2 now. Obviously, every time white goes down, you'd have to put money in to get it back out. So,
what does that say about a sport, though? The fact that the white's smaller than the others to suit like a coin mechanism.
yeah.
Like, it's not good, is it? He's plotted himself into an absolute hole here.
I don't. That yellow in middle of the table,
I don't think it goes in it, apart from the top right.
Top right.
Yeah, top right it goes. I think bottom left it don't. Yeah.
It might just go.
You know what he's got to do here, really? He's just got to play the ball he's on into the red and yellow that are touching. That's all he can do.
Tied it back up. That's not.
He's a million now. Unless do you think he could play like the yellow onto the red and like stick? Yeah, I don't know.
It's hitting a cushion. He's got to play it quite hard.
But then Carl's, even if he does that, if he even leaves the red by the yellow, the other one, he's leaving a plant.
I think he can play it, and as long as he pushes the red enough, it's not plant, is it? So it's one of them. It's.
I actually think the more on the stream that looks like he can play. Yeah, he can play that. I'm sure he can stick behind that.
Just one of them that
he's looking off the
on and off. Yeah.
I can't believe he's not looking at that shot. He's playing off the side to try.
Yeah, and back in behind.
Problem with that shot is that you're dead. I mean, if Carl gets the white anywhere, he's won. He has to play that stick shot. He's playing it now, is he? That's okay, but he can see the plant. That's the problem.
Just reading that there. Whose favourite? I asked earlier. Some dodgy betting going on. Jeff Allen is third. Well, they have took some money on Jeff to push him in, but you've got to think it's his local club as well.
Jeff's a great player. I think people are writing him off. I think people are very dictated by who does well on Ultimate Pool. They think if someone wins an Ultimate Pool comp that they're better than. Like it's tough to win, isn't it? Like it's a great achievement, but I don't. It's
different to this, though, isn't it? Races to 6 and big races like this, it's completely different.
I don't think it alters your ability. Like it makes you a better player than you was before the comp started. But that's just my opinion. Right?
Sheppy, as in Lee Shepherd.
He means Jordan.
No, Jordan's not in. He's too good for this. It's an invitational. We tried to get 16 players. Well, obviously around a similar level that. You'd think we're all capable of beating each other, but Jordan's not in. No, he's in Turkey.
Do you know if this is me, I'm playing the red on the left and just tap him and putting a tiny bit of side on it and getting behind the red. He'll attack it, but I'll play the snooker there.
I think if we can just float through and play it one down cushion first, and then.
This guy don't like Jeff.
It's
Whoever
not
it is.
ideal.
No, he's alright. Do you know what he can do? He can still stir out past the red.
Nip it back, yeah.
Actually, you know what? Do you know in real life that looks a lot different to the stream? That's why he's playing that shot.
It looks thinner, yeah.
He's straight here. This ain't good.
Do
Do you know what I'm playing here? I'm screwing this here.
He's wrong side. I think he's wrong side of straight as well.
I'm screwing this off the rail closest to us.
Yeah,
I'm just playing it plain ball with Strew. If you play it plain ball with Strew off this rail closest to us, you'll go inside the yellow. You're guaranteed on the black.
No, I'm bang behind it, and I'm not too sure.
You're
He's very close to the yellow on the right hand side.
Trust me, if you screw it, yeah, as long as you hit it hard enough, you're inside the yellow. You'll get on the black. He's played it plain ball. He didn't go inside the yellow though.
No, I didn't.
But he did pot it quite straight. He didn't pot it. He didn't pot it sort of to the. He put it sort of the straight angle, if that makes sense.
9 apiece, and Kyle's supporters have found a voice. Having a break anyway. 10-minute break. Be back with you soon. Shepping again.
They're talking about Sheppy being too good. I don't know.
Talking about me. 18-1, so if you don't understand betting, put down.
And that's the other geezer thinks Jeff's about millions of one.
Alright, yeah, it's alright. But just because we'd stopped talking, you could just hear it a little bit, that's all. What
Simple
about
finish now. Bud, please.
I'll have a bit of shandy. Bit of shandy, please. Yeah. No, just a bit of shandy. Just a shandy, yeah.
What about Gav Robinson? Would you let Gav Robinson in?
No, like
You think he's? I don't know. If it was me, I'd let him in. But
yeah, but it's like a domino effect. It was same with Jake.
once you open the gates, I know.
Jake, Barley, then you think you've got to let Mike in, then you let Mike in, you let in Daryl Whitworth in. It's just like you have to draw a line. So it were hard. It were like.
The thing is, you can't guarantee 16 if you start letting.
You've got to keep 16 players happy. It's $2.5 grand that they're paying. They're not just gonna. It's not like it's a £50 comp.
People's perceptions are incredible as well.
If you like, got everybody who were watching. Say there's 1,000 people watch over a weekend, and 60. You get somebody who would say exactly what he said about me and what he said about Jeff.
Yeah, that's
saying it about every single player that's in tournament because
everyone thinks
opinions differ so much in pool.
The thing with this, 6 out of 10 people with this game, they'll see you play one frame, and if you break and dish, they'll rate you forever and think you're like top 10 in the. But if they see you take 5 visits in a frame, they'll think you're terrible forever. Yeah. That's just the way. That's how people think.
There's so many money matches.
Yeah, because the perception of the backers and.
Cheers, Tom. Thank you.
Big chance for Carl now. He's really taken, he's done well here. What was he, 6-1 down?
Yeah, I think he's put Oussama up back foot a little bit. Then things start going wrong like that. I mean, that weren't a bad break. He got kicked there, didn't he? It's not.
I just spoke to Oussama. You can tell that he's thinking about the score. Like, when you're in front, it just becomes a mental sort of fascinate. It's weird. It's really strange.
This is one of them. He really wants to just play yellows, probably get rid of one up top and work his way down. But then,
for me, I'm just playing the yellow down the row. I think I'm just playing it down the row and trying to land even if you land straight on the other yellow by the pink spot, you're alright.
You know what? I think he's thinking here, going reds.
Oh, he's gonna use one of the reds to knock the yellow down this corner.
Oh, that could be a good shout. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Ricky's done well, Lindsay, for sure. To get the to get anything going is hard, especially something where people are paying $2.5 grand and so on.
I were on about it earlier when me and Jeff were commentating on last match. I tried to get a comp with top 8 or as close to top 8 from Ultimate Pros and top 8 from IPA. I messaged quite a few people, and
I think there's too much politics involved.
Yeah, well, that's what I got. Some of the answers and reasoning and excuses I got, it blew my mind.
You'll probably get bullshit answers, but for when their reasons are different, I don't know. Some of them are honest, some of them
some are honest. I mean, how are we going to do it? How are we going to do lag for rule set? Unless it were like, say it's Mick against Mellin and both on international rules, they play international.
They do. Funnily enough, Monday nights in South London, Tooting, the place is called. They do a Jimmy White's from there. They do a 9-ball tournament, American pool tournament, and whoever wins the lag picks the game. So you pick 9-ball, 8-ball, 10-ball. It's quite a good idea.
And I mentioned it to a few were alright with it, but like for example, I spoke to Dunster and he said he'd rather have 2 different tournaments, split prize.
That makes sense to be fair.
Because.
But then that becomes like a clone of a tour, doesn't
it? Yeah. I just thought it was something different, lagging for rules, and I had a few people interested. Clint, John McAllister. I think Jack Wheeler.
Ultimately, people will play because
Sheppy were obviously interested.
In this game, if there's money there to be earned, you've got to try and earn it, because it's not like people are making a living, is it? So ultimately, they will play, but
Yeah, Chris, it is hard to draw the line. It's like I say, it's a domino effect. You let one in, then he says, "Well, why can't I get in?" And then there's always going to be somebody who sees themselves as same level, but is also seen by other people as slightly better. And then if you give in to them, then again it happens again. And like when I think I got 14, paid the deposits, and I was looking for 2 more places, and a few people asked, and I just had to message players. I mean, I message you, didn't I, when Steve Martin was trying to get that last spot for? Did I message you about that? Did I get round to
I don't
messaging
think
you?
I don't think so.
But obviously, he was class when he was younger. He used to win everything in juniors.
Don't he play snooker or something? I don't really know.
No, he's from Wales.
Is
But
he?
when I used to play for England under 18s when he played for
Oh,
Wales,
right.
and he won everything
Yeah.
in singles, in Europeans, Worlds. But then I was speaking to him. I played him in a comp a few weeks ago, and he's not played probably for 6-7 years.
Yeah.
So he's not at the level he was, and he's like lost pace of what he was. When
What
he
he's
was, But just because of his name and what I asked
People
him,
don't want to know that, yeah.
he's
That's
hard.
what
And I said to him, I said, I've obviously seen you and I've seen things, and I will personally let you in, but I can't let you in and risk losing 4 players.
That's what I
who
said.
are already in.
It's about perception rather than actual reality, really.
I think Oussama needs to get
Yeah,
a
he needs
frame.
he needs to
He's-
do something, but
yeah,
he needs
feels like he's been stuck on 9 for quite a while. That's another good break from Kyle as well.
he looks a bit frozen. Like his sort of head is a bit. This ain't easy though.
No, he's got to go yellow.
Do you know when you're 2 in front though, you seem to get these finishes. When you're 2 behind, like something will happen. And
It's one of them. He can probably play that across bottom cushion and just run up, and what wouldn't have come out for him at the start is probably going to come out decent.
I
for
think
him.
if you want a dish, you have to play the one on the bottom rail, don't you?
Yeah. He's looking at red to top, but I don't think he can get white out.
Do you know what you could play though? You could play the red to top and play the double.
Or just stun it in and play it one on.
Because if he
yeah,
gets
and
that
then
in a
he's
double,
automatically
he's,
on the other one.
he's
yeah.
literally odds on to win the frame. Probably.
Yeah.
And the red on top of the black, the pink, like goes in the corner as well. He's playing the rail. Good shot, that.
Like that is quite perfect. He might.
Do you know what you might do here? Actually, do you think you can hit enough of the white to like pot the one adjacent to the pink spot and then go into the one?
What just like pull it into it and just knock it off cushion.
I think he can do that. You know?
Thing is, if he plays that, the one that he's going for now, it'd have made that one a bit awkward.
The other shot is like playing that long,
Yeah, I
the
think
long one.
Yeah, we how they're playing down
With
the
these
cushions,
pockets.
Yeah. Now he's in behind that.
The key to this though is that he needs to stop the white and play
straight. He wants to be straight. Then
Yeah, he
just
wants,
to run through.
but he wants to play the one, like the pink spot line one next, because I don't think that goes in the right corner. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, stop it dead, play that one, then run through for the one at the bottom.
Yeah, and then go up.
just
Yeah,
up,
that's, if he runs through for the middle, then he's.
This is one though. Like if you're not careful, you just misjudge it. You pull it back at that little bit too
That's
much.
it, yeah,
because of how
and then you got the
reactive it
wrong
is,
angle, and you. Even if he goes forward, he can use the red as a buffer to stop the white.
I'd rather play it like that. Yeah, just stop it dead. Yeah,
I thought
good
you missed
shot.
that for a second. He's almost played that too well.
I think he's getting down pretty quick, but it just looks like he's just wrong side.
No, he's all right. He can just like he's just
drop
got to dolly
in,
it though.
Drop it in, yeah. Just if he leaps white, just anywhere more or less where yellow is, he's all right. Oh, he's had more angle than I thought.
That's all right though. He's actually
Got
he's
too
really
far.
he's really low now. He needed half a turn less.
I don't know if he can. This could be like close to middle pocket if he just plays it.
Do you know what he's probably got to do? Try and use the red, the furthest red up the table away from us to stop the white. I think.
I
think that's the shot.
It's too thin for him to just nip it up other side.
I think if you try and run around, you're in trouble. Like I think it's a natural to sort of stun and go into that red.
that's fortunate, really.
That is
That wouldn't have come out for him at start.
He's hit that near 4 as well. He don't deserve to be on that, really, if you're honest. But if he pots up, it don't matter, does it? What happens to Tierney?
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. To be honest, I don't want him on my case. He were in to play, and then I don't know. I got told to take him out. He actually blamed taking the £1,000 out to pay the refs as a reason. He said he didn't agree with it, and then I obviously told him that it had happened in every 2,500 man event that had been run so far. Some money had been taken out for expenses, and he said it.
Is that why he pulled out?
Yeah, well, no, that was his excuse.
Oh.
And he said it hadn't. So I found the poster from the Terry Rogers one to prove to him. Then he deleted the status. He put a status on about it because people were asking him, and that's what he said. For everybody asking me, that's why I'm not playing.
More importantly, where are you on the shit list?
He wants to play me, but I'm opposite. I'm not going to play him while I can get easier games, in my eyes. Because you beat George, everybody knows.
Yeah.
And
He's. Do you know what? He's a good. Like, for what people think, he's so underrated.
Yeah, he's very good. Yeah, very good.
He really needs to take these out, doesn't he?
Yeah, these yellows need to be gone.
Jordan Watts, I think that's one of Carl's mates. If I
Yeah, it
remember
is,
the
yeah.
name. This is a massive frame now. He needs to get this. See how he's doubting himself now, how Carl was at the start when he was behind this.
Yeah, I think Kyle's certainly capable of winning it, but I think whoever wins it, I don't think they're going to win it easy.
You need luck to win anything. You need chances. You need to break well. There's so much variance in this game. I don't think any comp where a decent level of players allowed in, you can actually say that someone's definitely going to win.
No.
Like
I wouldn't be surprised if anybody at field won it, personally.
it's not like you put Frankel in a handicap. You know Frankel's going to win the race, but Paul just doesn't work like that.
No.
Who's Josh Mason? Do you know?
Just a local lad. How many start would he have needed, though, Alex?
I know plenty of the ones that love a start.
Yeah, I agree with that, Jordan. But I don't think the players in the field. Obviously, Kyle's very good and he's improved a lot. But I wouldn't say he's like the like head and shoulders better player out of all this field by a long shot. And there's people that are more than capable of beating him to 18. Apart from me, I've only played Kyle about 10, 15 times and never beat him once. He's definitely my bogey player. Yeah, he needs this now.
Do you know, the way I'm playing this year, I'm dolly in the middle and like trying to land slight the wrong angle low to stun the white across with the black. Oh, that's a bad shot, really. This is hard now because if you hit it hard, your wrist in the middle, and if you dolly it, like you're cutting the black. Good shot.
Yeah, he's played
Great
that
shot.
well.
Yeah, brilliant. That's a lot harder than it looks on a stream. That's a big frame, I think. If Kyle goes 4 in front, it becomes like a mountain.
What are he 9-6 or 9-7 in front line? So
Yeah, but 6-1 is like.
Yeah, and 6-1, yeah.
Nine 5 up. He's been hitting the ball well the last sort of 3-4 breaks, if I remember. Again, straight down the line. Oh, the white.
Oh dear,
it's
it's
alright.
safe.
The reds are easy as well.
Yeah. I'll be playing this one down left and just trying to get that.
Trying to get on the bottom rail, yeah.
straight away. Yeah.
I'd play that shot as well.
I think
if you can't judge that, then.
I think he can come just.
But even if you hit it bad, you're on the one in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's not. That's what I first looked at, clearing the top, but then you've still got to play one good shot.
The thing is, if he takes the 3 down the right hand side out, and then he gets wrong on the one on the side cushion and can't get onto the one at the bottom.
That's what I mean. He had the perfect angle to get down, didn't he? He's got the angle again, I think. To play the one on sort of the left rail.
Somebody's just said it with 9-5 to Oussama.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against him playing the one lowest of the 3 and pushing through for that across bottom now as well.
Do you know what he could even sort of stun that and then leave like himself cutting the red.
Oh yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
the gap. Yeah, just so he can float up for the other one.
And then it don't really matter where he's played that, but off the other ball. I think he's perfect as well. Or is he?
Another deceiving one.
No, he's not on it, is he?
No.
So he's gonna have to play one good shot.
This is what I mean now. It's getting that little bit difficult.
He's had 2 chances, hasn't he? So. Do you know what though? This is easier than it looks because he can clip the bottom one now.
Oh yeah.
But it's important he gets on the left.
It's come out perfect because he's also. I don't know.
That's a weird way.
Refusing that.
I'm going for the bottom one there and trying to land on the left rail. It's still alright though. It's the same thing, but if it goes wrong, you've got no out.
Yeah.
But this can't really go wrong, can it? Surely.
No, he's played it well.
It's impossible. Isn't it? Do you think he'll stun this across or float through for the middle?
Just drop it in.
Oussama's really got to turn this around. Like he needs some momentum. He needs 3-4 chances in a row. Morocco is watching. He might be hungry now.
Has he been cut back in all game?
No, he's changed again. I told him like, he was breaking more from the front. But.
I think that's kind of not negative as such, but
It's
a safe option. Yeah.
I say that to people. I'm like, if you don't hit the cut break well, they've always got work to do. I said Farnsworth is like, he cut breaks a lot, and I feel like when he hits it bad, he's always got these opponents always got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Whereas when he hits it well, obviously, even when he hits it bad, he dishes. But I think that's a big thing.
For me, Boyle's probably best cut breaks.
Balls break is phenomenal.
Yeah,
like, how good is Farnsworth though? Like, he's probably got his break is. It's mad.
Compared to some.
When you compare his break to his ability, like, I don't know, that comparison probably puts him there. But you look at Cousins, his break is huge, isn't it? And Mickey O, I don't really know what his breaks. I've not really watched enough to. Potts just pushes the cue through, doesn't he? To halfway.
He hits them too hard sometimes.
You can hit them too hard.
Yeah, even like we were saying earlier, with these cloths, you don't really need to hit them hard.
No.
As long as you
You
time
kind
it
of want to
well.
hit it, but you don't want. You just want to push. You don't want to you don't want to smash it. You lose the white as well.
Because if you hit it too hard, with how slided they are, sometimes it skips.
They slide to the middle or the corner. Yeah. Even when you hit it well, you go in off, and you think, I didn't mistime it. Like, I didn't pull it, so how have I gone in off? Carl's really taking control now. I mean,
it just seems a lot
shots
more
like that show
confident,
confidence. Yeah, like
if you're a bit tentative on that, you probably
you don't
play
use
for
the
other one.
you don't use the row. You don't screw it. Do you? You just sort of dolly it and.
No.
Do you think he's gonna play into the black?
I didn't think he needed to. I thought if he landed anywhere just above blue spot, you could hit enough at black just to, just even if you had to play it with a bit of right hand side, just to.
He could play this like top row and yeah, he's rolling it through. Check, that's a good shot. I'm tempted to play into the, but you don't need to, do you? But
I think he can hit more at it than what it looks on camera, to be honest.
That's an easy part, I think.
Yeah, shot.
He's done well to turn this around. It's not over yet, though. You've still got 4 frames to win.
Yeah, it can easily swing again. Is Keane older than Kyle? I think they're same age, I think.
Yeah, very similar, I think.
If anything, I'd say Kyle maybe a year older. I know Keane's definitely younger, but I don't know how much is in them.
It's weird. I played both of them when they were like kids. They've improved so much. Does Kyle play all the time?
Yeah,
Like
a lot, yeah.
I think Keane does as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
See if he goes. He's
Every
nailing
time,
that
yeah.
break every time, yeah.
That dry,
Dry, but
awkward.
when you're 4 behind, this is what happens.
Yeah.
That's what Santa does. I've had a score on Oussama as well. I owe him 22 quid, but I looked at this. I've done my bollocks.
Tomorrow is 10:30 in the morning. Yasser Hussein against Lee Shepherd and Ryan Bodsworth against Tom Church. Then 2 o'clock, me against Adam Griffiths and Jeff against Josh Corkett. Then 5:30 is the start quarterfinals. Toby against Duff, and the winner of these two games that's on now. So either Oussama or Kyle against Kian or Matt Steeper. And then tomorrow night at 9 o'clock's the winner of the morning matches and the afternoon matches in the quarters. Then semis and final on Sunday, 1 p.m. and 5 p.m.
What do you think of that Bodsworth game?
I don't know enough about Tom Church, really.
He's from like Milton Keynes. People rate him, but I don't know. I've never seen him play. I think he played Ian on Ultimate. He looked quite good from the frames I see, but I think that Bodsworth is so short at 2 to 5.
Bodsworth's been very good in comps locally, but
Has he? Yeah.
he's never really.
I've seen him play bits, but he just seems to attack. He's a good potter, and
he's never. I don't know what his money match, because I class this as more money match.
Yeah, it is a money match.
Pressure-wise,
yeah.
I don't know what his experience is. But then again, Tom Church, I've not really seen him.
I just think the prices are crazy.
It's
people are guessing
based on money as well. That's what's changed a lot of prices.
But I think he opened up like 1 to 2. I don't know where they've got that. But is Bodsworth from around here?
Yeah,
that's why then.
He's from Huddersfield, so
yeah,
it's like only 45 minutes away.
Who's that Yasser playing? Lee Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Yeah. He's solid, isn't he? I think.
Yeah.
I think that Lee plays all the time though.
I think he plays on Blue a lot though. I know in lockdown he had a table with him.
Yeah, I see him live
Blue,
in like a bedroom.
Yes, is another one. They've got these tables at He plays at White Rose and the Appletons Club, and they've got these cloths there, so he's going to be comfortable. Oh, is that popped out?
I don't know. I feel like my eyes are I'm blind anyway, but I feel like my eyes are deceiving me. That was weird. Or did he just take his eye off it and the side took it out? I don't know. He really needs to take this out. Like, it's pivotal to the result.
Weren't even close.
Do you think he's missed it because he's trying to flick it in with side?
Just
instead
just
of the
took
red?
his eye off it. Yeah.
It looks like he can put a plain ball. Wow. It did look like a parrot though, didn't it?
Yeah, but it's one of them. It's that easy.
Yeah, you just don't expect. Yeah, your brain.
You think it must have parroted or something.
Your brain
like
switches off, doesn't it? See how he's overthinking this because he's where the position of the game. I'm playing, the first shot I'm playing, the red I'm closest to, like running inside and trying to get in the hole between the yellow and the red, and then trying to get between the two reds, if that makes sense. I mean, if you get there.
Yeah, I think the top one of the bottom two goes.
But I think you can play the shot now like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I can remember that, Kez.
that's high, isn't it? But in real life, I think on these cloths, it's easier than you
Do you
think.
think he can? I don't know.
He'll chop it in easy, I think. As long as he plays it like plain ball. Wow. He's played like top and decelled through.
I think he's played that with running side for some reason. I think if he just
I think he's trying to like not stun, but he's trying to play that centre ball to punch off the cushion, and he's like decelled through the ball.
I think he just had to pot that, and he was naturally tracking straight down middle of the table. He were always going to have.
What do you play here? You can play any ball here, can you?
think.
Are you chopping the? If you
I'd
chop
be
the one
playing-
on the bottom, you're going into the red. But
But it'd be unlucky not to be on 1 at 2. If
the
you did
only
that.
danger with that is that you could knock the red highest on this half of the table towards, like, to block the yellow in the left top.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
played
done
it well, yeah.
Yeah.
15-10, surely. This game ain't over. In theory, yes, but in reality, it's weird how people see different shots. Like, I think I'm playing for that in the middle, and he's just playing long. That's a bold prediction. It's like 15-10, yeah.
Breakdown of prize money is 18,000 to the winner, 10,000 runner up, and 5,500 to losing semi-finalists. Try again. Yeah. He might not get to 11, Jordan, where it's going, so that 100's probably a bad bet for Toby. Says he want 100, he don't get to 14.
Fucking, yeah, I can't wait. I hate betting on pool. I think it's the most random fucking thing ever.
Black ball rules, Damien.
Pool is a bookmaker's dream.
Yeah, of course
Like,
it is.
it's-
Yeah.
The skill level is, like, technically, if the balls are there, even mid-level players can win races to 5, races to 7. It's that's the difference. I mean, with snooker, you wouldn't. If someone plays Ronnie in a race to 5, and they're like a mid-level club player, how often are they going to win out of 100?
Probably lose
You're struggling at 1,
5-0.
yeah. Like, I've got a potty mouth. I don't speak Northern, so I don't know what that means.
I mean, swearing.
Oh, I don't think I've sworn hardly at all, which is good. He has been, since he's 6-1 down, he's been very good, to be fair. You can't fault him. See here, I'm playing the red that's like on the pink spot line and going into the yellow to free the black. Wow. Thank you, whoever that is. Do you think he's leaving that red to the last ball?
To screw into
Yeah,
black. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Ooh.
To be fair, do you know the last red that he potted, yeah? He played that exactly the same way. And that one didn't go in.
I think pace with that one.
Yeah, it was.
But thing is, I don't think that's even a bad miss.
No, it's not. That's the. He's got a big pocket at the top. Do you see the?
Yeah.
That's the first shot. It's got to be the first shot.
See, I don't like that shot because he's just pushing things to the right hand side and
It's actually come out probably the best it could come out.
best it
Like,
possibly could. He's not pushed anything fully to the right hand side. I don't know if he can get that one to middle. Again, it's deceiving on camera. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he's got an outside chance for a finish here. Yeah, Keane 16-10. There's no games gone really to wire yet so far by it looks.
Yeah, they're all like winning by 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Chasing finishes again here. It's like
To be honest, like it's come out actually finishable. I don't think that's a word, but the Moroccans are preying on the chat. Oh, he's missed it. That's a weird thing with that shot. He's hit that better than if you hit it into the rail. But if you hit into the rail, it'll go in.
yeah.
Do you get what I mean? It's
Them down rails on these, you've just got to know how to play them. It's like the shot is probably to just drag it in and let the slide just take it.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can hit it worse than it go in. The worst thing you can do is actually try and pot the ball.
Yeah.
What do you play here? Are you playing the one over the pocket to try and float between the red and... No, that's such a small gap.
No, I think he's got to come out.
I'm tempted to play the one at the top, in the bulk area.
Can you see that?
I think you can pot it, yeah. Yeah, you can see it. I can see
Thing
it.
is, if you don't take one of it pocket now, the one.
I know
down the
you
rail
want to get
is-
rid of it.
Yeah. I think he should be able to swing this fruit gap and just get the white.
Do you think you can punch it like where the black spot is through the 2 yellows?
Yeah, through the 2 yellows, off the left-hand side cushion, and just get up anywhere into the top half of the table, and then the one back down the right rails is last and top black. Always, yeah, he's all right, but it's not hit that great.
That's come out so good, though.
Yeah.
The money does dictate bookies' prices, but the thing with that is that with bookmaking, if you say you've got someone at 8, say you got a match at 8 to 11 and evens, if you're taking bets at 8 to 11, sorry, if you're taking bets at evens, then you move that guy to 8 to 11, you make the other guy evens. If you take loads of money at evens, you're just squaring the book, so you don't stand to win nothing.
Yeah, but I think in a way that's the first thing. You don't want to lose.
You don't want to lose, yeah. It just
then
depends on
there's
your appetite for risk. But
yeah, there's odd things that can. I think is.
But the problem with that is, if you want to make money, you have to just stand with your opinions.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you got Betfair, but you
That's
can't
no
hedge
good.
pull on Betfair,
No,
can you?
no.
So
That's no good. I never fancied him to. I felt like I had to.
that's the first bad shot he's played.
Yeah,
in,
I felt like I had to properly
forever.
get into that and nip it up to check it, but then the harder he hit it, the more
It's like he rolled through, but had check on. Like it was odd.
I think with Greg Casey, I think they have took quite a bit of money on him to win it, but he were also automatic favourite at the start because he won that one at down your way. Yeah.
I don't know what money he's took. With an outright book, it's easier because
I know that they were happy when he lost, when Casey lost. So
only 1 out of 16 can win. So
yeah.
you can be wrong.
I think you're going to struggle to lose on outrights.
You've got to be cursed, in you?
Yeah.
Really. Surely he gets these. What do I think of Tottenham? Shit. And what do I think of shit? Tottenham. Now you say thank you.
Potty mouth again.
That's alright. I hope you know the song from there. You played that well. Do you find on these Supremes like the rows are so high on some Supremes, like to the point where you've got to jack up just to sort of hit a ball off a cushion. These ones are quite good in here, but a lot of places in London you play on the Supremes and like you can see about 25%, 30% of the ball.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like
Yeah.
them IPA tables were terrible.
Yeah, I
for
was
that.
just
Do you
about
know?
to say that they were
I
really
played
bad
that.
for
I think
it.
I played Boyle, yeah, and both of us just couldn't cue off the rail. Like our cues were in the air when the ball was on the cushion.
I miscued a few times on them.
It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, you played Andy when he got on the table without the rest, and
At Worlds,
he was playing you, wasn't he? Yeah. Sorry, Ross. Bye bye, Harry. Good riddance. He's actually grown some ambition out of somewhere. I was half expecting him to deadline day to walk out with Mikel Arteta, like Sol Campbell.
Has he actually gone? Is it
I think it's yesterday. He was like he was pulling them. He was going, I'm not sure and all that. But now today it seems more concrete.
I think the only reason he wouldn't go is if he were planning on signing a new contract. I just can't imagine that he'd let his contract run out and go for free. He must care enough about Tottenham to at least get him some money. And
Joe Lewis is, do you know the owner? Like, not Levy. There's a guy called Joe Lewis that actually owns it. He's on charges in America, I think, for some sort of, I don't know if it's tax. I can't remember what it is. Like, I think it's insider trading, but he's basically said to Levy, you have to sell him. Like, we can't forfeit 100 million. So, if it was down to Levy, they wouldn't have sold him.
Wednesday going up, Ricky? I very much doubt it. Too many changes. I'd be happy to finish one night at relegation zone, to be fair. I don't think this season's about going up as much as chairman makes out that that's ambition, but for me, new manager,
Have
10
you got
new players.
That chairman's a bit mad. And Darren Moore was talking about he had some mad He was on the radio talking about he had some mad interactions with him.
Yeah, well, he's not a football man. He's a businessman.
Where's he from? I don't know.
Thailand.
Oh.
I mean, I've just got a season ticket this season. You're talking like lower end championship prices. How much would you say?
400 quid, 500.
735 quid.
That's expensive, that.
And the thing is, I only got it so I can get some away matches because it's the only way of getting away tickets. I'll probably miss 7 to 10 games through pool comps and stuff like that.
Should I tell you how much I pay for Arsenal tickets?
I know that the deal.
It's ridiculous.
Arsenal's probably one of the dearest.
Do you know if you've got an actual, like a membership that's aged and you're a gold member, that's what they call it, you get tickets for like face value, like 35, 40 quid. But the only way in now is hospitality, where you're paying 90, 150, 200 pound a game.
Keane's won at 18-11.
I don't think that's the real Seb Webb. If they know about Levi's fibres.
I don't know if you can get the red behind the black to play at plant I think this finish is pretty simple if he can't. Yeah, I think he can, even if he goes cushion first and just flicks black out.
It's harder to miss it, I think, even if he hits it like bad.
Yeah, Dave, what I said is, I says if we're outside at bottom 3 and look a better side by end of September, I'd be over the moon. It's just because it's so much a different system and so many new players, it just looks so disjointed first few games.
Super Barry Bannon.
To be honest with you, the style and the players that they've signed, I think it's going to bypass him a lot because they've just signed loads of power and pace.
Who they signed, I don't know.
Not really players that are known. They've signed a young lad from Monaco who's like just pace and a winger. But
that's what Thierry Henry was.
But they've signed defenders that are like just pure muscle and pace and strength, whereas last season we were more like.
But in the Championship, you're physical. You'll do well. Look
yeah,
at
well,
Luton.
that's what he's gone for: physical and a bit of pace.
Yeah, Keane looks pleased with himself. That's a good win now. I thought that was a tough game to
Yeah,
call.
definitely. I'm surprised that he's missed that plant. I mean, this could get a little bit edgy again for Kyle if Oussama wins the next 2, 15-13, and then Kyle's kind of thinking where it's finishing line. I think he's had a kick there. And that's not nice at all how it's come out. He's in a bit of trouble here, to be honest. Not even right one either, is it? Somebody pretending. No, but he's put that because of that.
He would never call him Oss. Like, no one knows that. That's
just he had a simple finish and he's just a massive kick.
Oussama.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Right,
Under pressure, that's hard. Look at John Joe. Look.
I've just said I think there could be one more swing in this.
It's not like it's still 3 frames a lot.
We might have his first close game of the competition.
I know Kean supports Man United as well, but seeing a guy in a Man United shirt that's just lost is like beautiful. That's someone from London pretend to be Seb Webb, I'm sure of it. No, it weren't my daddy, it was a guy called John Joe. I don't know if he was at Ian Alley's doing. New favourite, hopefully. But is that Rob Lee that used to play for Newcastle? That was his name, isn't it? That grey midfielder.
Yeah, Rob Lee, yeah, he played. Yeah, I think they played.
Years he played, didn't he?
Yeah, centre midfielder. I don't Rob Lee. I know a Rob Lee from my way on my village, but I'm not sure it is that Rob Lee.
What's the name of the village you're from?
Bunwell in Barnsley.
Barnsley. Right.
Yeah, I mean I'm from Barnsley.
Yeah.
That's town, but
Why do you support Wednesday if you're from there?
I get a lot of stick for it, believe me. But well, they beat Barnsley in playoff final, didn't they, last year as well? But obviously, when I first started watching football, it was early to mid 90s.
Oh, it's Rob Wilson. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Oh, Rob
You know him,
Wilson.
yeah.
Yeah, I know Rob. Yeah. It was like years with David Hurst, Waddle, and things like that. So it was team to support, and I've just carried on from then. Gone from that to bottom end of League One, losing 5-1 to Exeter. Then
I like Sheffield Wednesday. I don't like Sheffield United at all. The Arctic Monkeys support Sheffield Wednesday.
yeah.
They're probably the most famous thing to ever come out of Sheffield, isn't it?
Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
There's a few. Led Zeppelin come Sheffield.
Were they from? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Stone's Bitter. Henderson's Relish, that's Sheffield. There's a few things really.
Yeah, that's definitely someone from our way who pretends to be Seb. They want to watch because I'm not a fan of like Neil Warnock and that era. Remember Seaman save against that? Who was it? That pesty Salido geezer.
Yeah. He was at Derby as well.
Yeah.
Jack Smith, there's many reasons why people dislike Sheffield United. Neil Warnock's one. Chris Wilder's another.
You know Harry Maguire will do well at West Ham.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Their fans will support him as well. Like.
Yeah, we're just... Man U were in a bad place when he was there, and it's just...
They're just an awful club.
Yeah.
Like, it's just an absolute joke of a football club. How can you have more fans in London than your own town? I hate Stoke more than Sheffield. I get not confused between them, but they're very similar.
Both playing
I
red
just,
and white,
I just look at them like the same. Missed out.
No, see, he started missing again now.
Up the Rams. Didn't Chris Wilder have some row with the board and
No, I don't. Not at
He
Sheffield.
did, yeah. He was like calling them out in press conferences saying, "You need to let me spend money." That's why it all ended.
To be honest, he did do well with United, but I mean, with Watford, he didn't really.
I like Leeds now because of Bielsa.
Don't yeah.
I love Bielsa.
That's another team I can't stand. Leeds.
He's
Not-
a hero.
Leeds are disliked most places, to be honest.
They hate Man United as well. So
That was like a funny, like not a derby, like a. Well, they used to call it Pennines Derby, didn't they? Not Pennines. Yeah.
don't you think it's pathetic how Man United now support Man City? So for years, when Fergie was there, Man City were terrible. It was a rivalry, but now Man City like trump all over them. It's no longer a rivalry. Like they hate Liverpool more, and they're just an absolute joke. Hope Leeds don't bust.
I don't think they'll do anything this season.
Who Leeds?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna struggle.
If you see, if you look at Leicester and how even how they've spent and Southampton, I mean,
Leicester have got the best squad by far. They got someone who I couldn't believe was in their squad. I can't remember. Even like Ricardo
Winks.
Pereira's still there. Not enough. I rip him to shreds on some fantasy football thing all the time.
I don't think this red down bottom goes.
It don't go now. Does it?
Goes
Yeah.
nowhere.
It goes in the middle, but
It's hard to get.
You're
onto
a million-
middle,
you're a million
You've
to
got
get
to
on
land
that,
on
yeah.
it perfect, else you're not on it, are you? I can't see any value in
Who?
playing a safety. You know,
who are playing Burton? Derby.
Derby play Burton tomorrow. Yeah.
That's the thing though. That's why I don't like them because they're not Manx. They're all from London.
Asians. Quite a lot of Asians you see at Old Trafford with cameras. Well, not as much now, but obviously when they were
Oh,
winning
the Sikh,
league,
yeah, the Sikh guys behind Fergie. They were
Yeah.
there every game. Now they're not. Now they're losing. They're not there, are they? I don't see them no more. My daddy's living life, I think.
Yeah, a lot of Chinese manual matches as well.
All the Chinese, all the Oriental guys they're behind Son, aren't they? You see them at Tottenham.
Yeah,
a lot,
no, at Tottenham, yeah.
I still
I
think.
think we Man U it was Park Ji-sung as well.
Oh yeah, at that time, I guess. Palace used to have a player called what's his name, Sun Ji Hai. Apparently, they were mad for him as well. Didn't he play for Man City? That Sun Ji Hai as well.
He might have done actually. Yeah, before when they first come up, when it were like,
Yeah, like
who did they sign that? Brazilian.
Robinho.
Yeah, and Darren Huckabee when they built.
Did they sign after? Oh, he used to play for him. I don't think that's floating in. You know, you see it? Wow, that floated in. Huckabee was at Norwich for years, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's what me and Cheatham was saying. Like, if you're in a position like that, you just hit the ball as hard as you
there's
can.
no
don't you,
point in
surely?
trying to just play some kind
Just
of
try-
containing shot when he's got 5 on and you've got 1 on.
But we were also saying it's like people feel like it's etiquette not to do that. Do you know when you got 2 shots and you got 3 problems? Surely you hit the balls harder. But some people play like a dolly shot and still have 2 problems, and
Yeah.
it's like just to say, "Oh, I didn't bash the balls."
I'm not listening to TalkSport.
You can tell I listen to that for about 5 hours a day. Amina Mary, that's Oussama's friend. Do you remember the snooker player?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's good mates with him.
I think that could be. I'm not going to say final nail, but
It's tough for me.
yeah, it's definitely to it. He's got to
You
win
need-
6-1.
You need
so
Cole to help you as well as playing well. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, Connor Cody they got as well.
Yeah, Harry Winks, Connor Cody. And they've not really. Obviously, they've lost Madison, Barnes, but they've still got a lot of quality. I mean, Southampton when they played Wednesday last Friday, 80% possession, and you
They
could just
didn't they
tell
pass the ball like 1,000 times.
Yeah, most ever in Championship, and like when they put board up and they added something stupid on, like I think it was 11 minutes, And for that 11 minutes, they kept ball probably 9.5. Wednesday just didn't have a chance to get
They
the
keep
ball
talking
through.
about that.
You could just tell different, like Ward-Prowse and Lavia, and just
Ian Nacho's on the bench, aren't
yeah, they were on bench, yeah,
they? He's a good player.
yeah.
I was doing fantasy Premier League earlier, and like, there's no strikers no more. Like Ian Nacho to a Premier League team would do. Like, say he went to Brighton, he would do well.
Yeah, they've
It's
done.
mad that he's there.
You could make probably a starting 11 for Leicester
That's
were players
that
who
would survive in the
yeah,
Prem-
well,
they're
they wouldn't
even
look
top
out of
half,
place
yeah,
in
easily.
any side outside top 6 in Premier
Yeah.
League.
But they should never have got relegated. should
No,
they?
but that proves even with Southampton, if you go on a bad run,
Anything's possible.
yeah, morale's low. It's hard to like get out of that.
There's only a few teams that are exempt from that, really.
Yeah, they did get pumped off Gillingham in the cup as well.
Trust me, Havertz will come good. I guarantee you. But the only problem is I don't see where he fits in because his best position is arriving late in the box like Lampard. But Odegaard plays in that position for Arsenal, so I don't understand where he's going to play. He done well against City though. But people don't see that. People don't see how he held the ball up and sort of was pressing intelligent. Sort of, he was saving him. People don't see that. They just see that he didn't score a goal and that's it.
What would you be taking here, reds or yellows?
I think yellows.
Yeah.
What do you play? The one over the pocket first and the
One
ball,
over pocket,
and then
one across
Raul,
top. The one is closest to now.
Do you see the one on the line with the black and the red? I don't think that goes in the middle though.
What, this one?
Yeah, I don't
Let's
think
have
it
a look.
goes.
It does.
It's close. Yeah, it does go, doesn't it?
I think what he needs to do is take these top two out. The
Take
one in
that,
the middle,
yeah, because
clear the
then-
bottom three, and the one,
And then that's the last
the
ball
one near
to
the
black,
ball
yeah.
line for the black. Yeah.
Do you know that ball going makes the finish like 10 times easier?
I wouldn't be going down table first. Yeah.
You'll see about Havertz. Watch. At Leverkusen, it was unbelievable. Chelsea ruined him. He could still be close this game. This is a massive. This is a massive. Yeah, this sort of finish, if he gets it or not, is huge. He's proper trying to make sure as well. He ain't walked around the table like that
No,
since,
he's
since
slowed down
the
again,
start
yeah.
when he was struggling.
I mean, if that one to the middle is tight, I'd have wanted to be
You want to be.
closer.
You want to have an
than what is,
angle
yeah.
to get close. Yeah. I think a Moroccan guy's saying it's still possible.
Right, are you fluent in Moroccan?
I speak Spanish.
Is
So
that
I
similar
kinda
to
underst-
Moroccan?
Yeah, I understand one word and it makes sense.
Yeah, possible. I understand that word as well.
No.
That's not Spanish. That's English.
Mass means more.
All right. So it's more than possible. That's what
Yeah,
he's saying,
that's what
yeah.
he's saying. I think. Pockets play like buckets on any new cloth. To be honest, it don't matter what.
This is not super fine, Billy. It's Ainsworth match silver. Any new cloth, you're going to get them sliding in. It's just how it is, like we said earlier. Other than making bags small so that...
You can't have a big comp or a tournament with like 2-month, 3-month-old cloths.
No.
But it's a shame there ain't a way to make it more sort of harder, because I think the best player would win then. But it's the same with snooker. Like you go to clubs in London with star tables, and they're so tight. Like you hit a ball 95%, you think I've pot that 100%, it don't go in. Then you see them on a telly hitting 50%, it goes in, and you're just like, it's not the same.
I
is
still think that this could go wrong.
it? Yeah, this.
He wanted to get rid of that one closest
The thing
to
is,
red.
if you leave the ball in the middle as last, you've either got to go like up and down the table, round
Do you
two
know what?
cushions with
Do you know what I
sides,
think
like
he's actually played in? And he's not got angle.
he's
played
trying to play like
the
bottom
one-
left, yeah, by the
Oh,
red.
yeah, up into left, yeah. He's going to have to try and screw across and...
thing is with this though is, has he rolled on? No, you can see it.
No, I think you can see it, but if you don't get good on this, then it makes the last yellow to black a little bit awkward.
It's tough, this. You know what he's got to do? Leave it long into the bottom right pocket. But then if you got the wrong angle,
Because he can't get low on it
no, he's
to get back up for black.
that's all he can do. That
No, he's wrong.
he's the right side.
Right, but this is missable at this point.
I think you'll pot it. Good shot.
He's got it.
It's on the roller. This ain't.
And this is not easy.
You know what? Looking behind it on the stream, like off the stream in real life, it looks easier than on the camera.
Overhead view usually gives a better perception.
Wow, it looks easier than that in like.
Yeah, good shot.
That's his strength though. He don't really miss balls, does he?
No.
Oh wow! Did you see that?
No. Kicked it off.
He's broke really well and like kicked it off slowly into the middle. There's no loser's side, no, it's straight at him. Carter's done very well to turn this around. He's looking for the kill now.
There is a loser's side. No, there's no loser's side, no. Straight knockout. Cutthroat, races to 18, straight knockout. Who's on comms? Toby Bolton, Ricky Jones. Any ideas, Toby?
Who's that?
What's Moroccan for wear effect now?
I'll ask the Tiger after. I've got to share the room with him, so we'll see. He'll be listening to his music.
Any more sea level comps coming up? I'm not running them anymore, Billy. To be honest with you, it were a pain getting people together and then getting money in for comps, and they are running quite a few low level. Jack Keck's running quite a few low level comps, but I'm not actually running anymore from club. Just after this one, trying to concentrate on my own game a bit more.
This is all she wrote. Is TM playing cards?
Yeah,
man? That's a hard game.
It's good. Somebody said earlier that Kian had got a very good record against Kyle, so
Yeah, I see that on the show.
that is a factor. Always a factor. It's gonna obviously Kian's gonna feel confident if he's got a good record. Maybe it's gonna be in the back of Kyle's mind, but for me, I really think the bookies were gonna price it up 5 to 6 pair.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, find a fat lady and make her sing.
Yeah, that's it. So
Cheers.
thanks
guys.
for watching,
Been a pleasure.
and be back on at 10:30 in the morning. Cheers.